Okay, so who's Josh Coleman?
This is Josh.
Because I don't know if you noticed. I know you told me your name, but I didn't know your last name.
Yeah.
You have Dimebag right there. And we were just talking about. Oh, it's Lemmy.
Yeah. From the Motorhead.
Why did I associate them with each other?
Because they're both rocking as fuck.
Sweet.
They are rocking
Our
as fuck.
voices are live.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
Yeah.
Alright.
Got the promotion screen up there.
Hell yeah.
Promote some shit.
Stuff and things.
Your warnings? No, I'm just kidding.
We do. We have a warning.
Oh, okay. Adult content only.
We need to put that up.
It's not only, it gets childish sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, well, of
There's a lot of
course.
that,
We need an
of
adult
course.
sometimes.
Right.
No, I get it. You're going to be at Elliot's again?
Mhm.
That's awesome.
Or so
you guys
I've been
did a
told.
podcast last time, right?
At Elliot's? No,
Mhm.
we sponsor Elliot's late night comedy.
No, what I meant is that you had a podcast, or Colin was doing a...
At the whiskey.
I was at the whiskey.
Oh,
We did that.
he
You were
said
there
it was
for that.
Elliot's.
But no, we went down to.
Because didn't you do a set at
I did
Elliot's?
a set, yeah.
And that's the same night that he said, hey, I'm doing a podcast.
Yeah.
So,
I think he thought we were doing the podcast there.
Oh.
But no, we sponsor it. Yeah.
Right.
We put our name on it.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Go home with your sponsoring ways.
We gotta.
Or places.
We gotta.
Never been to Elliot's.
Everywhere.
Never been to Elliot's?
No.
Never?
Never been to Elliot's for the
You should
top.
go.
Well, you're a youngin'.
I am.
You're
There's
not,
still a
you're
lot of
not
bars
grown
to
yet?
experience.
No, I'm still waiting for puberty to happen.
Oh, them balls are gonna drop eventually.
Yeah, they'll get there. They'll get there.
So what are you, 19?
Is that a serious question?
We don't have people under 21 on the show,
Yeah.
for sure.
So 19
Wink,
is what you're
wink.
saying.
Wink, wink.
Where's his exes, bro?
We put alcohol on them.
Nice.
Let's give it up for Mac, guys.
Yeah.
There's no meaning to any of this. Get that son of a bitch off the field right now.
What are you talking about? I'm TV's Fred Durst.
I hate the press. I hate you, especially. I'm regretting this already.
I'm the philosopher formerly known as Goldfish.
El Bongo!
Grab him by the pussy? I don't know what that means.
This podcast may contain content and humor that most, if not all, will find blatantly offensive and possibly even demeaning. The viewpoints expressed during the podcast are strictly opinion, are merely meant for the sake of entertainment, and in no way expresses our true beliefs. We strongly suggest this be watched by a mature audience only. Viewer discretion is strongly advised.
Are we ready for this?
Are you
I don't think
ready?
so.
Never ever.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Not Governed by Reason podcast. I am one of your hosts, El Dougal Haas. And as always, I've got my Spanky right beside me.
Yeah.
This
Oh.
beautiful soul.
You must be blind as fuck.
I am blind as fuck. Welcome if you're watching right now. What question do we want to ask the audience to answer to try to get to win these tickets? Best answer.
Is it gonna be like a trivial question?
Yes. So think about that, and I'll introduce you guys real quick. Right? This is Rosa Mariposa Martinez and Dylan Williams. I don't have a fancy middle name for you tonight.
It's Wayne, if you...
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Dylan Wayne Williams.
Yep, it's super white.
That sounds like a
country.
serial killer.
Kind
It
of.
could be.
It does.
I don't know.
Could be. Don't admit to anything. You are on camera.
Allegedly.
That's
Allegedly.
exactly allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
So we're calling tonight's episode Smile Till It Hurts. Because we've got these two hilarious mofos joining us. So what should we ask people? I was thinking one of our questions that we asked our guests. I don't know. We have like a whole bunch of questions.
We do.
Like, is it an intense question, or is it like a yes or no question?
It's something that can
Could
be
be whatever.
answered creatively.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
needs to be answered creatively.
So there's
Maybe.
no right answer, technically, to the
Right,
question?
right, yeah.
Okay.
Should we do the headline question? If you were to be a front page headline, what would it say?
Yeah.
Or
That
like,
was a
yeah,
good
if you were to
one.
have a front page headline, what would it say about you? Yeah,
That's a good one.
that's a good one. Answer that fucking question in the chat room. At the end of the show, we will be giving away 2 tickets.
Paradise.
Yes, to November 1st
Paradise.
at Hodie's. I'll be playing a show opening for Royal Bliss, Joyous Wolf, and Messer. Royal Bliss, it's kind of crazy. They're actually a huge influence on my writing, and so it's really an honor to be opening for them.
That's
But
awesome.
you will get 2 tickets to the show November 1st at Hodie's.
Yay.
It'll be a fun time.
Fantastic.
So get those answers in, guys, in the
Yeah.
chat room, or message it to us, however you want to do it. On Not Good. Yeah. Anyways, about you guys. So what would your headline be?
Why is it taking so long for Rosa to be in the headline? It'd be a question, for reals.
Good question.
Find out.
I know. Follow her, Google her, Insta.
Continue reading to find out.
I know.
How about you?
My headline would probably be, "Who is this guy?" And that's probably that's what my headline would be. Wouldn't be about anything in particular. I probably would have done something weird. I can't think of anything in particular. Like maybe I was in Old Town, like naked, playing piano, and it went viral on Facebook. And I was like, "Who is this guy?" And that would be me.
Have you seen this man? Do you know him?
Yeah, exactly. $2,000 reward.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
$2,000?
Yeah, I don't value myself that much. Yeah.
Noted.
I do have one.
What's yours?
So, man catches gorilla, what escaped from the zoo and punched him in the eye. That's what it would say.
Nice.
Okay.
Yep.
Get it?
Yeah. See, I hold grudges. And it just says I caught him. It doesn't say, like, I caught up to him. Not that I caught him. He did things. He murdered me. My obituary's next page. It's like, try to punch him back in the eye, and then I realize
But did
he's
they
a
find all
gorilla,
your,
and he just rips me in half.
did
Yeah.
they find all your
It's a,
parts?
it's a 2-part.
Yeah.
No, he threw one and it got stuck in a tree. They're like, we'll get it later. They forgot. A hawk came, grabbed it, made a nest. That's actually a part of the picture on the 3rd page too. It's a long, drawn out newspaper headline.
Nice.
Awesome.
You get a 2-pager.
Yeah.
3.
Oh.
Yeah. And then the
Get it right.
the obituary too.
Yep.
So that's like 4, right?
All the above.
Yeah, it's like
Totally.
I am the newspaper.
But what picture would it be? Would it be
It'd
like
be numerous. Like,
It'd be one of our face swaps.
yeah,
those
All
are fun?
notes.
yep. Would you be the gorilla?
I would.
Oh God.
Mac would be the gorilla.
What about you, Doug? What's
Doug
your
would be
headline?
right. He'd be paper.
You know, it wouldn't necessarily be a bad headline.
Yeah.
It'd be, it's a Doug Eat Doug world out there, but somebody's got to do it.
Why do you have to eat Doug?
It's just what it is.
Is it a cannibal piece?
Yes.
Okay.
You're making it sound like a taste delicious treat.
I'm pretty sure Doug tastes sour.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure all
You would be
Dougs
the one to
taste
know.
sour.
You would be
yeah.
the one, and your old lady.
It's salty.
Oh, gotcha.
Salty and sour.
As most skin
Yeah.
is.
Sweet
I
from
mean, not that I've
diabetes.
tried it in any
Yeah.
way, in such a manner.
It tastes like sour cream that you've left out.
Calm down. You don't even have. I left my shank in the car. I told you.
Mac, do you have a headline?
I don't know. Man finds duffel bag full of money. That's what I would want it to be.
Fair enough. Yeah.
That works.
How much money was in the duffel bag?
And
I don't know,
did
it'd
it
be
have the
$20.
exploding paint on it?
It's just $20 in a giant duffel bag.
What is that? What is that little exploding paint?
Oh,
that
yeah,
does?
the
And
ink-
it damages
yeah.
all the money.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the ink pack.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it is. It's not paint, it's
I work
ink.
with that stuff. 'Cause I work at a bank.
That's true.
Oh, looky you.
Yeah.
So,
I know,
connections.
I know.
I need an account.
Because you're an adult now.
So let's do some promos real quick. We'll do multiple promos throughout the show, but you're performing at the Colorado Room, correct?
I am.
Yeah.
Yep.
On the 21st.
That's awesome.
I will be competing against him
So I
in
hate
many
you.
ways because it is an audition showcase.
Yeah.
It's a comedy audition showcase. The 21st at the Colorado Room. Come out for that. Your support really does make a difference in this one. So you better fucking be there. Both you guys. Anyways.
Wait, can we bring signs and
Yes.
like air horns and shit?
Props?
No.
Yeah.
What about
Not air horns.
Is that a
bring
picture
signs.
of your face on a like just a giant like poster board
So that would be great.
of just your head?
That'd be
And then
good.
when you start bombing, I'll turn it around and
Matt.
it looks like you're decapitated.
Ketis is in the house.
What up, kiddos? We was
and
just
Rosa,
talking about you.
Rosa! October
See?
30th. You're featuring at R Bar, correct?
I'm at R Bar. I'm not the feature, but I'll be there. Hey.
Okay, cool.
And-
Then November 11th
Mm-hmm.
at
The Max Line.
Max Line.
And
Those
then-
dates aren't on the screen right now.
It's okay. Follow me. You can find it.
At Max Line Brewery, and November 18th at East Coast. You're starting to you're running a show there now, right?
I'm doing it. Hell yeah! It kind of fell in
Sundays?
my lap.
One
On
Sunday a
Sundays,
month?
One Sunday a month. Yeah. I'm actually booked all the way up until March, so I'm just all good.
I'm excited to do that.
I'm
Yeah,
excited
yeah.
that you're coming along for the
December?
ride.
December?
Yes. Let me look at my map real fast. Not my map, but my. We'll get there. Hold on. I put your name in my calendars.
And then I want to promote some shows. I am performing
promoting my shows.
at that audition showcase. We have Mocktoberfest next week, guys. Mocktoberfest,
Yes.
in which Rosa is on the lineup for. That is our birthday.
I knew.
That is our birthday.
Yay! Happy
celebration.
birthday day. Early
So-
birthday day.
Come out to the downtown artery. Tickets are $8 to $10 depending on your age. And all the proceeds after cost go to the performers. Just so
Nice.
you know, they're making us charge them.
That makes
we
sense,
have
you
to.
know? It works out. Dude, comedy's happening like
Yeah.
wildfire
It's-
here
it's
in Fort
happening.
Collins, so might as well.
Matt says my favorite Mexican.
New
Justin!
Mexican.
Hi, Justin. Doodles Glass in the house. And then we're sponsoring Late Night Comedy at Elliott's October 28th.
Yes.
And then I'm playing with Royal Bliss November 1st.
Yes.
So fucking A.
And then
Lots
December
going on.
16th
December
is when
16th.
you're going to be at the East Coast.
Fuck yeah. East Coast for the Rosa show.
What?
Fuck, let's get into some topics, huh?
Let's do it.
Yeah? So the rules are, once again, you guys are going to play rock, paper, scissors. Winner of 2 out of 3. And it's 1, 2, 3, sir.
Okay.
Alright.
Ready?
Warm them up, guys.
I already got a rock in my hand, so I won't use that because you already said the rules. But
They just rock, paper, scissors, shoot, right?
Yeah.
is it 1, 2, 3?
1, 2,
Yeah,
3.
yeah.
Orale, I didn't count the 3. Calm down. Okay.
Alright, 1, 2, 3. Wait.
No.
1,
it's
2, 3.
1, 2, 3, shoot.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Oh, you have
1,
to.
2,
Why am I
3,
making this
shoot.
such a big deal? Because it's fun. I
It
mean,
happens all the
Okay,
time.
wait, hold on.
one, ready,
Okay.
go.
1, 2, 3, shoot.
All right, you still got me on that one. All right.
All right, one more.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, shoot.
Oh, you got me twice.
I
Dale
did.
gas.
Dylan.
Dale gas. Don't
So
say I
pure
never.
rock, paper,
Don't
scissors
say I
play
never
here.
gave you nothing. Because I had my rock in my hand the whole time.
Shit, she actually had a rock in her hand. It's kind of frightening.
Don't be scared. I left my shank in the car. I told you.
Alright, so I
She
get to
won't
pick
shank
from. I get to pick from one of these
Yeah.
Yes.
one of these subjects.
The topics.
Let's do. Should I cross it out?
If you want.
I'm just gonna put like a check next to it, I guess. Let's do the more you know.
The more you know.
The more you know.
All right, what are we talking
I'm
about?
glad that you like the theme song.
That's the rainbow.
Ta-da. Oh,
That
got it.
happens
Yeah,
with
no,
me,
I
too.
get it. Yeah, you went full-fledged on
I
that
did,
one.
I did.
The first one we'll talk about is New York City reported for the first weekend in decades, it was shooting free. No
Yay.
shootings in New York City this week.
Go on,
Good job.
NYC.
Good job, New York.
Crazy, my boss was just in New York
Didn't
just
get
a couple
shot.
days ago. I'm glad he survived.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's not as bad as it used to be. I feel like they've cleaned that up a little bit. But it's awesome that they can report that when, like, Baltimore and Chicago have hundreds of deaths sometimes on the weekends.
Right, but I'd
and
like to
shit.
see what New York and New Mexico are in, because New Mexico is like top 5 most criminal, death, crazy pants
Yeah.
activity. So, I mean, just whoever Googles it first, let us know.
That like
idea.
that really blows my mind that they were violent or like shooting free this weekend because the Giants still suck really bad, and you would think at least one person would get shot. Like, you're like, dude, the Giants aren't that good. You'd be like, you fucking take that back, and they just like, you would think.
Apparently, they're
Kept it
really
under
mean
wraps.
in New York.
Yeah,
Like,
I
they're
believe
all
it.
about the go fuck yourselves. And
Yeah.
Have you ever been to
That's
New
going
York?
to be
No,
their
I
new
haven't.
tourism campaign.
my boss was just there
Shooting
telling
free
me about it.
weekends.
Once in a while, just like in small parentheses on the side, like it happens once in a while, not often.
Have you guys ever been to New York?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
Have you?
No, but like I said, I was just talking about it to my boss,
Mm.
and it's concrete jungle. Apparently, it
Yeah.
was something gnarly pants. He didn't like it,
I wouldn't either.
Yeah.
but he survived.
Have you been?
Mm-mm.
No.
Not to New York. Yeah, fuck
I want to
New
go.
York.
I want to go to Broadway. Just throw
Why
it out
can't
there.
Why can't you watch? Why?
Hmm.
Why, Justin?
I think he's a liar.
I think he is a liar.
Yeah.
Is he blind?
Maybe.
That would be a good explanation of why I can't watch.
He's a weirdo.
Some people's children use your
Yeah.
phone, not your computer.
So it's good for them.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah,
that
no,
they
totally.
in all 5 boroughs they had no fucking shootings in a place that calls them boroughs.
It's because it was 5 puntos. That means 5 points.
Yeah.
It was October, so the circle was created.
Oh
Oh, I went
shit.
far with that. Either way, hey, how you doing?
Yeah, they didn't say how bad the arson was. That's for sure. Yeah. Feel free.
It's my lucky ones, you know.
All right, fucking A. So that was a thing.
So that was a thing.
That was a thing.
What's the
Yay.
more we know?
Yeah,
More
that
than
that
you-
was
I
part
didn't
of
know
the
that before.
yeah.
So wait, who is that? Is that like the police chief tweeting out? Like,
Yep.
I'm proud of the city. Good job, man. You guys did your job.
Yay, the
Congratulations.
highest of 5s to NYPD.
Yeah.
Milestone. Shouldn't that just be like a milestone anyway, though? You know what I mean?
But does it go in our history books?
Dude, we
I
don't
mean,
even go weekends without shootings at
Oh,
times.
sure,
Like,
sure.
That's true.
what was the other one? Oh yeah, they're trying to pass weight loss laws in certain parts of the country where they will start to limit the sizes of people's food and like what they can get, including pizza. I saw something about
Rude.
that.
How you
That's
gonna tell me what I'm gonna eat when I'm paying your ass
Yeah,
money?
Exactly. Wait, so where's this? This isn't Colorado, right?
No,
No,
Colorado
no.
will never be on
there's
that.
a couple different states, and Britain has been a big push on the initiative too. Those fucking limey bastards.
British people.
Are they like well endowed? I mean, not well endowed.
No, they're
big booty
inbred.
Judies. Sorry, other
I don't know over there.
I don't
in,
think so.
in Britain, because I
so.
don't. I think there are a lot of them are slender.
Yeah,
I think so too.
very European.
Yeah, like their noses. I love them.
And if they are chubby, they're jolly. Because that's how the Europeans
I mean,
work,
I
right?
think more Germany because of
Yeah.
the Lederhosen and the Oktoberfest.
Yeah,
and you
the
see all
beer
them-
and the schnitzel
Them, yes,
and
exactly. All those pretzels that they eat.
Sure.
And all them brats. Maybe
Yeah.
they don't call them
and
brats.
schnitzel.
Yeah,
Lots of schnitzel.
I like schnitzels.
Mm-hmm. They love veal over there. But I don't know. I think it's crazy that we're at this point in society where, I mean, now they're fucking taxing sodas. They're doing all sorts of shit. Not as much as some places do. Like, there are cities that, like, impose strong taxes on it. Not because of recycling cans or waste. It's a health thing. It's a sugar thing.
Sure.
They're saying you gotta pay for your sugar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I feel like
Just another drug, right?
Yeah.
Well, they've been pushing the sugar since Coca-Cola put cocaine in their Coke. So they had to replace it with something. I mean,
Do you remember when Red Bull tested positive for cocaine?
that's crazy.
They had a point where Red Bull actually tested positive for cocaine.
Really?
That's
What
interesting.
year
Is that
and
gonna
can we
bother
find
you?
it on eBay?
It was probably 2004.
Huh.
2005.
I want to find some on eBay. And buy some really old Red Bull.
There's probably somebody selling it. You'll be able to find it.
You can find like fucking Capri Suns from the 80s on
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
With the
Find some
tab
weird shit
still?
yeah,
With the
dude,
tab?
just weird shit on eBay.
I'd love to have a Coors original with the tab. Because that was my first beer my dad let me taste. I was little. We lived in Chama. But I wasn't a drinker after that. I was just like, ooh, I don't know if I like it.
This tastes weird. Tastes like Rocky Mountains.
We're in New Mexico, Dad. No.
Sure. I think we should skip the NASA story.
Okay.
Wait, what was the NASA story?
There was a weird fucked up launch last week that caused all the pilots to have to evacuate the rocket.
Wow. Were they just going to the Space Center?
I think they were going up to the space station. I didn't read the whole thing. Yeah, they were going up there. One of the boosters failed to separate properly 2 minutes into the flight, and it struck the core rocket stage.
Huh. More you know.
That's a little scary.
Yeah. So they had to make an emergency landing.
So Houston
Which
knew
is
they had a
crazy.
problem, huh?
Yeah.
Fucking Houston.
Now it's kind of like interesting to think about. Wasn't it the Challenger?
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
the big famous one where
Yeah, in the 80s that
that was
exploded.
that was the first civilian person that.
Casualty.
Imagine if like that went through flawless. Like you think they'd have more civilians that would be able to go up to space if they qualified? Like I
Have
feel
to
like
go
that
through their
like
tests.
Not necessarily until recent, with the privatization. You know, more of the private companies getting involved and shit.
There's a lot
I
of
think
that now.
the government didn't want that liability after that shit.
yeah.
That's a heavy liability.
Totally.
With astronauts, it was meant to happen. You know?
Right.
With some high school teacher, it's like, she taught America's here.
That's why we are the way we are.
So yeah, this guy, they almost died it. No, you say it died it.
Died it.
Died it.
They almost died.
Dead.
They almost did.
It's like
Yeah.
did it,
Yeah.
but different.
Yeah.
Guided it.
They almost died it.
That sucks. I'm glad they saved their lives,
Yeah.
but way to build wonky
Yeah,
rockets,
for real.
NASA. Come on.
Yeah, let Elon
We've been in
Musk
the
do
game
it.
for
Yeah,
a minute.
just let
Let's.
Elon
It's
handle
not
the
rocket
shit.
science.
Apparently, it is.
I'm pretty sure this was a Russian-made rocket
Yeah. It was sabotage.
Well, why wouldn't it be?
because we don't send people up here. Like our astronauts that have been launching up into the space station launch from Russia.
Oh. I always wanted to be in space camp when I was a little girl. I don't know if you ever watched that movie.
Oh fuck
Back in
yeah!
the day, dude, I was like all about that life. I'm like, where does that camp? I know this is a movie. I want the real thing. It was a good time.
Spanky hiding his eyes, stoned ass.
Don't
Or high ass.
worry about me, Josh.
James De Los Santos.
Hi, James.
Órale, de los santos y todos.
Yeah, I think that's really all we have for
The more you know.
The more you know.
Yeah, it's kind of a boring
Okay.
one this week.
All right.
But you get to pick the next one.
Okay. So, do you have availability to like bring up music at the same time?
We do, but we get flagged if we play music.
Oh, so you have to pirate radio it. No, I get it.
We get flagged.
Okay.
real quick.
It's a toss up. So, we'll go with wild card bitches.
Wild card bitches.
Damn bitches.
So, what's this one about?
Yeah, I want to know.
Which one do you want to start with? Let's start with the scarf.
The scarf.
Let's get fashionable for a second.
All right.
So, there is a high-end company that made a scarf that when you put it on, looks just, oh, I fucked it up, just like a vagina.
It looks like you're being birthed through a hairy vagina.
Wait, is it that big old tube?
Oh,
Oh no, it's
shit.
for reals.
Damn.
Vag hole.
Yeah,
It's
that
like it
is-
has
holy.
too many layers of lips. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's some roast beef up in there.
Yeah.
That's a ham wallet.
Yeah, for
man.
real.
That's what
Who
we
thought
call
that was a good idea?
Here, we're gonna
That's
put
what
it
I
in the
wanna know.
chat room, guys, in case you haven't seen a picture.
Is that
of
like a
this.
Gucci bag or a Gucci scarf?
I don't know. I've never seen it before.
Who made it?
Fendi?
Fendi?
720 pounds? I
It's
don't
made
know
out
what
of
that
silk.
is in American
It's
money.
like $15. My conversion's not that good.
It's through Jezebel.
Yeah.
Well, it says it
Well,
right there.
We had it through multiple sources.
Do they
like,
have it
coming
in
to the
different
group.
colors, like brown, red, blue for them blue waffle girls? I couldn't help it.
Man.
I mean, well,
It's like alligator
It's
skin.
$989.22. Why didn't you
Ew.
answer that? Shouldn't you know that?
I was just laughing
You're
about
just
the
laughing
$15.
at $15,
I was like, I hope that was a joke.
that's if they're fake.
Yeah.
You can buy one off of the Abu Dhabi website.
I bet you, yeah, Wish.
Yeah.
Wish probably has your vagina scarves.
Yeah, right next to the crack pipes. I mean, the birthday straws.
Yeah, those straws are amazing. I've heard. I've never
Had a birthday
Partaken.
straw in the birthday
partaken in the
party.
birthday straws. No.
Yeah.
Do you think this was intentional?
I think it was.
Why wouldn't
I
it
think
be?
that was the purpose.
Yeah.
Let's see.
What
Is
if
it a
it-
female that did
Wait.
it or a male that
Did you
did it?
think
A
it's
dude
made
that
of
had been locked
silk
inside for
wool?
too long.
Sure.
Real fox fur, man. So
It's real fox fur?
they didn't want to go with
Oh,
full on pubic hair, so they got fox fur.
It's the softest. People just rub their faces.
Well,
in it.
I wonder if it's part of the Me Too movement.
Maybe. Can you choose? No, they don't have. They have
Bright blue.
Oh.
bright
and
blue
bright
and bright red.
Well, those aren't natural colors.
And it
at
was a
all.
guy. The fashion house led by Carl
It's a
Lagerfeld. Lagerfeld.
Dude.
Dude, of course
Oh,
it is. But is he gay?
I don't
That's
think they
another
meant
question.
for it to, is what they're saying.
don't
But
think so.
I always say.
it definitely looks like a,
It definitely
a
looks
fucked
like
up
a hoo-ha.
pussy.
Yeah.
That hoo-ha.
Oh,
What?
wow. Wow.
Irritation.
Look at that pattern,
Yeah.
though.
That's actually really nice.
Yeah, that one looks way
I can
nicer.
see you
It
rocking
looks
that.
less
Yeah.
genital.
Yeah, I'd probably rock it.
Yeah, no, that one has the normal amount of lips.
Here's your blue waffle.
Whoa.
See, they were thinking it too.
Like the Cookie Monster.
Yeah.
is. But
Yeah, the
less
other
googly
colors aren't
eyes.
so vagina.
No.
Vaginal.
Really?
Not these
Vaginal.
ones. I bet they had the red and the blue one, and at first they were just like, we need something that will really.
Yeah.
And they made it, and they're like, well, fuck, it's too late now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why make the hair brown, though? Why not, like, go with gray or something?
It's not like
to keep the young
portrayed.
Yeah.
vibe. Yeah.
Should have gone bleach blonde. Like Doug's blonde locks.
Yeah, my blonde locks.
Oh.
Matchies.
Let's do it. I'm gonna make vaginal clothing. I
Do it.
Totally. I totally love to see what you
Vaginal
come up
shoes.
with.
Clothing.
Oh, God. Like dickdow.com?
Yeah.
Do
No,
it.
I mean like patterns that hide like dicks and vaginas
And joints if you
and
need them.
yeah, joints.
Okay.
It's be like your Rastafari hair, except in your vagina scarf.
I like
Yeah, there's
that.
a lot of folds in that vagina.
There was.
Yeah, there really is.
I wonder if they have secret pockets. I
Stashes,
mean,
so.
That would be
you
good.
could
Don't,
make.
I
I
mean,
gotta look for
vaginas
it.
are a secret pocket,
are.
right? So
It's truth.
It's the secretest of pockets.
Totally is.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's the whispering eye hole.
Yeah.
I've always heard that as something
whispers.
else. Yeah. Yeah. I always
Only
thought a whispering
when it
eye
has
was
hot
a
air.
pucker hole. pretty sure a starfish.
I haven't. Oh, starfish.
You can do whatever you want.
The starfish are more prickly. I mean, I guess it depends. Either way.
Depends on who.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Truth.
Those Italian chicks, they have to shave and wax often.
Strictly dickly, so I'm not savvy on Italian.
Me neither. I would think more
Starfish.
Brazilian. It's like Brazilian
Yeah,
wax.
yeah,
right?
that's
I mean,
true.
like they had to. Why'd they name it that?
It's because
Over a reason, right? A lot of
they
hairy
probably
people
had
down
to
there.
tan before they waxed.
Yeah, Blanca from Street Fighter, man. He's from Brazil.
Dude, hairy.
Yeah, he's a hairy green beast thing.
It was not actually that hairy.
No,
It was all the orange
he
hair.
waxed.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
definitely got the Brazilian wax going
Yeah.
on.
You can't fight when you're that hairy.
Yeah, that's true. Too much to grab.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know why they call it a Brazilian wax.
Wikipedia that shit.
Let's see. Close my vagina.
Go to
articles.
4chan. I believe that over Wikipedia.
Let's see some green text. It has to do with hairiness. I feel like.
Not bikini, Brazilian.
Brazilian.
I'm stoned.
Oh,
There we go.
in Brazil, the style of waxing is simply called depilar,
Brazilian.
meaning to pluck the hairs.
Oh, so you can wear the skimpier Brazilian bikinis.
Yeah, those the thongs.
Yeah, like the Borat.
I get it.
Yeah, right.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
That tight.
Your Speedos.
It is called that because it associates Brazil with vast pubic hair removal.
Yeah. Damn.
They like to. They
Yeah,
like
because
to go,
apparently brownies are hairy as a motherfucker. Those I am. You remember my joke, that Chihuahua one?
That's true. It's true.
It is true.
But not Hispanic men. It's kind of strange.
No, they are totally not as hairy
Mm-mm.
on the chesticles as
Just
you'd
get the
imagine.
mustache really early.
Yeah,
I remember
13.
growing up,
Not me, but my brother.
we had a friend whose sister would always show up at our parties, and she loved to flash people, but she had hairy fucking nipples. And
That's a thing.
It was
Not
so
with me,
weird,
but
like
that's a thing.
being a fucking teenage boy and being like, I want to see tits all the time, and telling her, put your fucking tits away. That's gross.
Put your sweater away. I mean,
Nobody, you're gonna make us hate tits.
You're ruining boobs.
Don't make us
right?
hate
At
tits.
least braid those things, make them look presentable.
Yeah.
Maybe pierce it or
Braid
something.
it like a circle.
Yeah, totally.
Jerry curl them.
Yeah, designs.
Get a perm.
Get
That's what I'm
the
thinking.
rabbi curls. It's Mazel tov.
Mazel tov. Sport or yarmulke. No big
Brothel.
deal.
That'd actually be awesome.
That would be awesome. We just invented a new fetish.
Like, I wouldn't even be
Yes, I
bad
love
if a girl
it.
took off her shirt and it was just like mom
tell
was
my
off.
sister.
I'd be
No,
like,
It's not a new
Alright.
fetish, man. There's
And then be like,
kids who are
do a
into
little
hairy
twerk.
things.
her own little pasty.
Yeah, she doesn't need any tassels. She's got her own thing happening.
But it's to the dun 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 dun.
Oh, of course. It has
course.
to be.
Dylan likes to flash people too, Jeff Sandy says.
That's my best friend who's in the Navy in San Diego right now.
Nice.
So he already
Hi,
knows
Jeff.
ya.
Yeah, he knows me. He knows me a little too well.
We've kind of gotten that impression. I mean, the mustache says a lot. The whole goatee, it's just like, I'm gonna flash you. I'm surprised I haven't seen you in a trench coat yet this season.
Well, he's not sporting his tie today, so.
No, which actually I can thank that Jeff guy, because when he moved to San Diego, he basically gave me like all of his suits, because he used to work
Nice.
at Macy's.
You happen to be the same size,
Yeah.
So
so
we're like very similar size, yeah.
Fantastic.
how did you guys find that out?
We've known each other for a while, you know what I mean?
Okay.
You learned some things.
He's watching you, by the way.
It's okay.
You guys are kind of similar size, aren't you?
I bet I have a bigger butt. I've been told my
Yeah, he
waist
has
area
no
is
ass.
large.
Yeah, I've got no ass. I'm like Hank Hill.
Yeah.
I've been trying to feed him corn, and he says he can verify that. Josh Griffiths
That's my brother.
says he can verify that. Anyways, another story in the wild card bitches is about a dude who got stabbed at a haunted house by a friend who thought the knife was a prop.
Wait, what?
Oh, in Nashville,
Yeah.
motherfucking Tennessee. I got
guess
so-
homies out there,
get really excited about going to haunted house, he said.
right?
So I guess they say a thin man with skull makeup that they assumed to be an actor
Skeleton.
approached him or approached his friend and said, "Are you fucking around with her?" And then joking, when she said yes, the character handed him a knife, or her a knife, and said, "Stab him." And so she stabbed him, and it was a real fucking knife.
Damn. That's pretty.
Oh, so is there a background story with these people knowing each other?
Yeah,
Yeah.
who's the guy in the skeleton?
I don't know.
He just showed
Really?
up.
They haven't found him since?
That
I
is
don't think
probably
so.
the worst part about
Yeah.
the haunted house is like the uniform can be worn by anybody.
Right, and you don't know who they are.
Yeah, exactly.
The blade, very much real.
Yeah,
it
went
says.
through his forearm.
Good thing it wasn't in any organs.
Right,
Yeah,
she
no
doesn't-
shit.
Yeah, she didn't go for the like
Right.
the kidneys or some
Or the
shit.
jugular.
They said that they had been chased by chainsaws, people holding other weapons, all kinds of stuff. So
Wait, so the people who ran the haunted house, they don't even know?
I think that's the case. Yeah.
Just showed up. Wow, that's terrifying.
That's
Yeah.
scary.
9 stitches later, Yoakum recalls the unknown man apologizing as he lay bleeding, saying, "I didn't know my knife was that sharp."
What was he laying down, dude? It was just in your forearm. Like, come on. You can stay standing up for that.
Yeah,
Did
no
it go
shit.
through all the way through his forearm?
You had to
I
get 9
mean, how rough and
stitches.
stuff was she with her stabbing?
You would know. 9 stitches worth? Oh,
That's a
what kind of
pretty.
shame
So
is that?
they
What kind
think
of
they
shame?
know
That's
who
pretty
the
long
employee
shave
was,
day. It'll
actually.
go all the way through. That's like I said. Like her meaty parts were hanging out. I'm sure,
It was an employee.
or him.
It was an
his.
employee.
It was.
Yeah.
I didn't know my real
They
life.
say he hasn't been identified, but the company said an employee believed to be involved in some way had been placed on leave until they can determine.
Yeah, she's a wild card bitch for sure.
He was the new guy. He was a real go-getter. He's like, I'm gonna make everyone so proud of me. I'm gonna bring my own knife in.
Well, they had metal detectors, they said.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I don't
she
know,
was a
man.
metal
What the fuck did he
detector,
get?
I
That's
don't know.
weird.
Scared of that.
vagina scarves and fucking.
Halloween haunted house
Yeah.
stabbings.
No.
I've always wanted to go to one of those like super immersive haunted houses.
They're
Well, like
fun.
13th
Yeah.
floor.
Those aren't that
those
immersive.
aren't,
No, those
honestly.
suck. Yeah.
Yeah, as much
The
hype as
asylum and.
They put so much hype around it,
Yeah.
and then it's just like not that
And it's
good.
not. It's like, well,
A lot of times they push you through so fast that you miss half of it.
Yeah.
You know.
It's just so many
because there's
people.
so many people.
Yeah. And they're getting paid out the ass
I'm
with that
sure.
shit.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
There is, are you talking about like escape room, kind of? Or
Kind
a
of,
little
but
different?
like one where they can actually like get crazy with you, like molest you sexually. And,
Nice. You gotta sign
You're
a
gonna
waiver
pay
and
for
shit.
that?
like, oh fuck yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
post traumatic
gotta-
stress disorder.
You gotta pay
I do.
for a good time. So it's my topic.
Do it.
And actually, do you want to talk about the mamas dressing their babies for winter? Do you want to talk about that right now?
Totally down to talk about that.
Go on a rant.
Oh my
Here's
god.
your soapbox.
So I was going to the Walmart yesterday just to handle some errands, you know, buy my cat food. Not that I'm a cat lady, just I have one cat. Either way, it was cold as fuck, like at least 20-some degrees, right? And this mama comes through, fully bundled, like big old winter coat, beanie, todo. She puts her kid in the cart, and her kid has a short sleeve motherfucking t-shirt on. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, if you're cold, 9 times out of 10, yo baby gonna be cold.
What? How old do you think?
The baby was
Like a baby.
less than 2 years old. So probably within like the 16-month age range.
Okay.
And then I was rolling around because there's no parking at the Walmart. And I saw this little girl that looked to be like 3, 4. Again, parents fully bundled, sporting a t-shirt. I was just like, get your shit together. Like, seriously. I've worked in the medical field for like 11 years. And parents come in, bring their kids in. They're all sick. I don't know what happened. Bitch, you took them to Walmart without a coat on. You know?
Right? It was snowing out there.
Oh my God.
It's
It
cold.
bugs the ever-living fuck out of me.
Do you think like those children were just like, no, I don't want to cut? And the parents were just so stupid
Well,
that they were like, sure.
That was one of the things that was brought up in my, because I posted it because I was so bent.
Yes.
And I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah,
if your kid's pissing a bitch, 9 times out of 10, they'll get over it. You know? Put your fucking coat on. Zip it up.
Yeah.
You know? Don't let your baby rule your house. They don't pay your bills. For real.
I don't like the fact that there's people who dress their kids up in very inappropriate clothing to begin with. And
I know. Like, why is your belly hanging out with your chi-chis that you don't have chi-chis yet?
Honey Boo Boo in it.
Oh my goodness, Honey Boo Boo at least had a little bit of curves. No, I'm just kidding. These little girls nowadays, I get the hormones. I get them.
You can't.
Oh, some people's children. I'm not the best parent in the world, I'll give you that. But I've already raised my kid. I got me a grandbaby. And by no means will my grandson go outside without him a fucking coat on.
Amen.
I'm just saying.
Even in 110 degree weather, god damn it.
One of the big
I'll
fluffy
put a
ones.
snowsuit on if
Yeah.
it's the 100. We're not in Albuquerque. It'll never get that way. But
Right.
Global warming's a thing.
okay, when Trump.
2025.
Shut your face. No, it's crazy. It just pissed me the fuck off.
Global heating.
Yeah, global heating.
Global heating.
I can't relate. I don't
Don't
have
worry,
kids. I
man.
don't know.
Well, even if you don't have kids, like if you see
if it's
a
cold.
mama all bundled up
And their kids
and their
are
kids in a
shorts and
dingy
shit.
t-shirt,
I have a hard time letting my dogs go outside in the cold without their little sweaters.
right? Like
Exactly.
these
Yeah.
people would give more fucks about their dog than they would about their kid in regards to, oh, we're just gonna be out of the car for 5 minutes. No, bitch. That 5 minutes will create pneumonia for your kid.
True.
Yeah.
My ex-girlfriend, her mom was kind of like that with her dogs over her kids. We were on this hike, and all the kids were like really thirsty, and there was just she had a water bottle, and I can't drink from it. She was like, "No, this is Benny, her dog's water." She exclusively had a water bottle specifically just for her dog Benny. It was hilarious. It was like the first time I met her parents too, and I was just like,
Does she have insurance on her dog more than she has on her kids?
Probably.
I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. She loves that dog.
Stupid people shouldn't breed.
I
Like, I don't know if you guys remember the Finest record store
yeah, fuck
back
yeah,
in the
I
day.
do. Hell yeah.
Oh my God. I went there way back, like in 94, before you were born. I know, I get it. And they had this sticker that said, stupid people shouldn't breed. And I got like 3 of them. And if that store was still around, sold me those freaking stickers, I'd still be sporting them. Putting them on other people's fucking cars. Be like, don't act a fool, I will beat your ass with my sticker. You know?
You can probably find them on the internet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What's kind of
Amazon
interesting
it.
about that too?
I would love to get some. So if anybody knows, hook us up.
Nikola Tesla.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He actually had like a theory about that like we should sterilize essentially
Yeah.
stupid people, and then by the year like 2020 there'd just be like smart people breeding.
Yeah.
Right, but here's the thing on that aspect. How can you tell how stupid a fool is until we test them out a little bit? Like, see if they
Different
pick an
ranges of
oatmeal
intelligence.
cookie as opposed to a snickerdoodle. I'd be like,
Right.
get that oatmeal, bitch. You know what I mean? Other people will go for, oh, well, snickerdoodles. I don't know. I just feel like
Is that
there's a
even-
certain amount of
Little
intelligence
cookies.
that we bring
So
out
good.
to people.
What about a sign that says free vasectomies? And if they don't get them,
Dude,
they're like, we're saving so much money.
we'll
I
pay your
don't even
bills
know
like
what this
neutering
is.
and spading
Yeah.
animals. Why
Yeah.
don't we do that to people?
Bob
I
Barker
mean,
sponsors
Have
it.
Peter Valley give out vouchers.
Totally, why not?
Give
Like
vasectomy
discounted.
and
9 times out of 10 they won't have insurance, so we need them discounted tickets.
Exactly. Man, I can only imagine how many people that would piss off. It would be so great. It'd be like the
Pretty
best
good.
thing.
Or, I mean, maybe you should have to pass, like, a certain level of IQ test to fucking have a kid.
Totally. Like that lady that was calling the cops about this little colored dude that went by, 9
Yeah.
years old, that
We're gonna
brushed her
talk
booty.
about that, actually.
I was just like, oh, hell no, you're calling the chotas because this dude walked by you? Maybe you should move.
Yeah.
Like, for real, it's a little kid.
Or take it as a compliment. Kids are the most honest people.
You like, get your ass out the way. Shit, my mama calling me. No,
Who's muffing the microphone? I don't know.
it wasn't me. We're not by the...
It might need new batteries.
You want to do it?
You'll, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna get it.
We're gonna change batteries real quick in it.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
It is what she said.
Yep.
I
Our
mean,
vibrator's low. Gotta change it, you guys.
Yeah, sorry for that.
Yeah, I let her go on her rant about
thank you for letting me
clothing.
go on
Yes,
that.
Yes.
it's beautiful.
Totally appreciate you guys.
It's getting cold out. People need to know that.
Yes.
Oh, for real.
And if you don't dress your babies for warmth,
People will get
Fuck
all
you.
up in shit about
Yeah.
people leaving their kids in the car.
Right.
So,
Seriously.
yeah, dress your babies.
The U.S. is grown enough to know if you're going to have babies, they're not just a doll.
Yeah,
They're a living, breathing, pooping machine.
do you need help,
they
Mac?
poop everywhere.
They do.
So I want to talk about Boycott Hollywood.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Let's do that.
What are we talking about?
Let's start with Pete Davidson and Ariana Grande.
Oh shit!
They've split up
Oh no!
right after
You don't say.
Mac Miller died.
Shock me, shock
She's
me with your behavior.
she's pretty upset, and I think that if any of our Deadpool predictions are to come true soon, it's got to be mine of the murder suicide. Now that they've split, he's got nothing to live for.
Did you already predict that?
A
I
long
think so.
time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna happen now.
That-
So are you
calling it-
saying like a Nirvana
Better?
situation?
Yeah, like Pete Davidson is gonna murder her and then himself.
And then Wapada.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Not
Yeah.
the other way around.
Oh my god, I didn't even think about that. Do I get points if that happens? No?
I don't know.
Well, can I like just squeeze in a little bit and say
Sure.
thanks?
Yeah.
Interrupting Cow. Hey, how you doing? There was a big shooting at Manchester on one of Ariana Grande's
Yeah,
concerts
yeah,
in
yeah.
Manchester, and I don't think it had anything to do with the crowd. So we could put that in our idea box of joy of
Pete.
somebody's out there wanting to get hurt.
I wouldn't, yeah,
You think
it's always been
you
Pete.
think it wasn't so much the terrorist act that they call it? You think it was?
I don't think it was a
deranged
terrorist
fan?
attack at all. I think it was
A
something
fan?
different.
A deranged
Yes.
fan?
Yes.
dude, I can
Selena
see it.
2.0.
Well, I mean, look at
For reals, I mean fan club status. Them
Yeah.
bitches are real.
No, and-
it's not just the wild card bitches.
right, right. And think about it. Like people like Taylor Swift have whole crews of bodyguards that are there to keep an eye out for stalkers, just for stalkers, and
Well, you remember the movie Bodyguard? I mean, totally
Fuck
throwing
yeah.
my age right now with Whitney Houston. You know what I'm saying?
and Kevin Costner.
And I was so glad that you
Yeah.
interweighed
Yeah,
my
sorry.
ways of knowing that it's truth.
Kevin.
Like, that shit happens. Like, I don't know if it was Madonna, Gwen Stefani, somebody that had a random, I don't remember the name, had a random stalker and like stole somebody's identity in order to be able to have more of a closeness in her circle of whatevers to go and like super stalker.
Wasn't that Britney Spears?
Was it Britney?
I think it was back when she was like.
I knew it was
popular
a
and shit.
blonde somebody
was a long
star.
time ago.
It was. But I think it was around the same time
When she
where
shaved
she
her
went
head and
yes,
shit, yeah.
when she went all crazy pants Magoo.
Why did she do that also? I was talking to Cody.
Dude,
the other day.
it's
Why
the
did she-
Illuminati.
2010. That was a long time ago.
Was
She's
it-
been crazy?
Was it
She
anything
did.
to do with like I heard some story that was like she was getting her kid taken away or something?
Yeah, because
just
her,
her
and
life was falling
Kevin,
apart.
whatever line.
And so it was like
K
was-
Fed.
Yes.
Okay.
They were
Yeah.
breaking up, and he was calling her out on her crazy, and she's like, I'm not crazy.
shit.
And they're like, we're going to take the kids. She's like, okay, I am crazy. But there's been a lot of conspiracy theories in regards to that, indicating that it may have been a ruse with Hollywood to not have people pay so much attention to like the war and the stuff
Oh,
that
yeah.
was going
Oh,
on
yeah.
in the government.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And they said, oh, hey, look at Britney and how crazy fucked up she is. Don't worry about the world and how fucked it is. Let's look at your star and look at her and she's losing her kids and she's going psycho, groupie, cocaine crazy. And maybe it didn't have anything to do with cocaine, but at the same time...
She has to pay Kevin Federline a ridiculous amount of money in child support. It's like, I think...
I wish I'd be
Bet
child
she
support.
makes money in Vegas,
Yeah, she's got
He
the
gets
Vegas
part of
show.
that
And
that
there's-
Vegas show money.
So once her voice changed, I don't know if you guys are savvy. I'm a conspiracy theorist, not like because I'm
She a
interested in
clone?
that shit. It's kind of like a clone, but she's part of the reptilians.
Oh shit.
To where she has altered, or they have altered, her vocals to where it's more high pitched and Mickey Mousey, and compared to her alto, what is it?
Soprano?
Not soprano. Next one,
Tenor?
alto.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's an alto. So she has like a lower vocal range normally. But according to the conspiracy theorists, when she changed and sold her soul to the Illuminati, when she shaved her head and all that whatnots, then they made her voice quicker, and then she's popular again in the whole.
It's like they sneak like subliminal messaging in the pitching or something? You
I think they do it with Katy Perry and shit.
Yeah.
They
too.
do,
Yeah,
and
like-
Avril Lavigne.
It's fucking terrifying.
Like
It's
that
crazy.
We talked about it last week, that Dark Horse song that she did. Like, that song has fucked up, like, sounds in it to fuck with you. And, like,
Yeah, a certain-
It gives me anxiety. The
A s-
song gives me anxiety.
That's another thing that's out there is the frequencies that are coming out in the music. So as we grow as our human development, our ears are able to hear certain frequencies. So the younger realm of humans have the frequency to hear higher pitches. But once you get older, you're no longer able to hear those higher
pitches,
frequencies. So in the capacity that the youth can. So the music is now creating an availability for the youth to be brainwashed, so to speak, with the frequencies that they're allowing in music.
Or I have a, what's it called? Tinnitus?
Yeah.
I have that in my left ear, so am I like immune to that? And
In that ear.
in that ear.
Yeah, because
It
you have
goes
the,
in one ear, and that's it.
No,
Not
it's,
the
it's
other.
like how animals can hear different frequencies.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm a firm believer that music can be used to control shit, and
Oh yeah.
not just music, but the personas behind them.
it's truth.
Well, you can look at like a lot of horror movies and like the certain decibels
Yeah.
of sound that they use, set a certain tone, set the scene and everything like that.
Well, yeah, the introduction, scary music of something's gonna happen, and then they like zoom into the white chick to see if she's gonna freaking go into the closet and see if the creepy thing is back there.
You're like, don't do it, bitch, you're gonna die, and then she dies, and you're like,
Like,
Do
we
not
told
drink
you.
the chocolate milk. Do not drink the chocolate milk.
Yeah, no, there's
Aqua Teen
blood in
Hunger
it.
Force reference. See the future. I got you, Justin.
Yeah, I don't know. Some Illuminati shit.
It is.
Pete and Ariana are definitely.
Sorry, we totally segued
yeah.
on something.
Yeah, some
part.
shit's gonna happen, I think. I don't know. He's gonna find out that she was secretly still in love with Mac. He's gonna be hurt.
Of course she will.
She
you
has
think
been
he's like a
secretly in
comedian
love.
though, like you don't
Yeah.
think
Yeah, but
his dad like died in 9/11 too, like
Pete Davidson.
yeah.
Yeah, but he's a fucking weirdo.
He's a
dude.
weirdo.
That guy's a
Yes.
fucking weirdo. He creeps me the fuck out.
He's super.
he totally advanced in his comedy once he got like right before he met Ariana Grande. Like something
SNL.
happened. Yes, SNL. At first, like he didn't want to even audition for SNL. He was so like didn't want to do it. And somebody told him to. And he did, and they totally loved him.
Probably
like,
the
instantaneous.
Illuminati.
I know.
They're
He's a
working
reptilian.
there.
No.
Yeah. He looks like a fucking lizard.
He kind of
does.
does. He's weird. He's a weird looking.
He's
guy.
like a fish man.
Yeah.
New kind of conspiracy.
Mm-hmm.
The gills.
Yeah. He hides them well.
He does.
What else do we
I
have?
don't know,
for
they're
Boy
fucking
Follow?
creepy.
You got something about James Woods?
Oh yeah, James Woods, man. He calls for licensed hunting of poachers following an Idaho game commissioner.
So is this in the
controversy.
United States that he's doing this? Or
Yes,
is this
yes,
in...
this
okay.
is, yeah.
So there's a thing about that, too.
Sounds like he needs to partner with Ted Nugent.
So the guy who ran or was the former Idaho Fish and Game commissioner had photos come out of him poaching
Monkeys?
baboons, a whole family of baboons on his vacation.
Where did he go to vacation, though?
Africa.
Okay, so in Africa, they have a law for poachers and hunters. So it's differentiated.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Right.
So I don't know if you guys are savvy on, what is it? What was it? Andrew ruins everything, or
Adam ruins
Adam
everything.
ruins everything. There's a thing on it in regards to this,
Yeah.
and how Africa gets a certain amount of money from the
Yeah.
hunters.
And they get meat.
Yes,
Some in some places
right.
they go for like the aggressive, like animals that have been causing issues, right? That's what you're.
Like rhinos, or things that are overpopulated, or things that are causing damage to the
Ecosystem.
lands.
Well, they do that here in Colorado too. Like if an invasive like species of fish comes into like a lake or something,
Yeah.
they'll hold like a big fishing competition, and you get more points if you catch those types of
Yeah.
fish.
They did that in Walden last
Yeah.
year.
To remove them out. Yeah.
The invasive species and shit.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, why the fuck does James Woods decide to be a political voice? Like, he is not somebody I would trust
Dude, anybody
to
can
make
be-
decisions for
He's
me.
got money.
He does have money.
Sure.
What he hasn't blown up his nose.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure James Woods likes him the cocaine.
Right, he likes
fan of the
baboons
coca.
too, unfortunately.
No, he doesn't. He likes them. Yes, he doesn't
Right.
want.
Is he gonna? What is he gonna use them for? Is this like the whole
Well, James Woods
Indiana
didn't-
Jones thing to
He
where?
didn't do it.
No, he wants
No, he wants to hunt
the poachers. Yeah, he wants to hunt the poachers.
Yeah, he wants to hunt people. He's
Yeah,
like,
a Hunger
He's all
Games,
happens.
little
he's
much
so
like that.
rich. He's just like on that next level. He needs to
Yeah,
hunt people.
he wants.
Well,
the
in
Hunger Games
Africa
happen.
they have a huge problem with poachers.
Yeah, they do.
So
Yeah,
I wonder if they're like in cahoots
Maybe.
They are.
to
Yeah.
get
I'm sure.
money.
It's probably all related to the Illuminati somehow too.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't
Baboons.
it be?
No,
The
Dylan
baboon
isn't in a
Illuminati.
suit.
No,
He's
sorry,
not.
Pat.
Patrick's
He
a
didn't bring,
little
he
sad
didn't bring
there.
his tie or nothing.
gay fish.
Dude,
Rude, huh?
I fucked up.
We pointed at him the whole
They
time.
made fun of me.
We shamed him.
We did.
Yeah, I got shamed.
For our buddy.
So, with the talk of celebrities deciding to get into politics, right? We're gonna get into Kanye, but
Hell yeah.
first, I want to talk about Tom DeLonge from Blink-182 and Angels and Airwaves. Is that the other group? He has a UFO hunting company. And he's been writing these books and doing research with the CIA, all sorts of shit. According to recent reports, his company is $37 million in
It's
debt.
doing really well for itself.
Yeah.
Yes.
Funny
He's
thing-
denying it as a debt, but rather a deficit.
It'll come back one day. And we find them.
Yeah, when we get that UFO,
Where did
you'll
he
see.
go to
You'll
look at
see.
for UFOs?
He's
Probably
done
New
all
Mexico,
sorts
right?
of research.
It would
No,
have
like,
to be in New Mexico or Southern Colorado, because that's where a lot of the UFOs are able to see.
Tom DeLonge has like one of the largest archives of documents and shit around UFOs, and
kinda
he's met with CIA officials, FBI officials, all sorts of shit.
Did he meet the old Yajita ladies that live over there in the
In
San
southern-
Luis Valley?
Yeah.
That built
In the Spanish
like this.
Peaks, yeah, those
this-
the collar,
Yep,
yeah.
they're from Pennsylvania. They came out because they saw some UFOs, and they're like, "Oh my God, everybody's got to see them." They didn't say it like that because it was different for them. They used an East Coast accent. Either way, they built a big old viewing availability. I've never been out there, but I heard about it.
James Wood is the real life John Wick. It's just like there's a highway that leads up from or through New Mexico. That there's tons of
It's
UFOs.
285.
Yeah.
So
It is, yeah.
once you go up through the San Luis Valley, I used to live in Alamosa and a little blink you miss it town called Antonito. And it's within that area. But according to studies in the San Luis Valley and where La Vida Pass is, there's a lot of magnetic forces that are in the mountains naturally. So a lot of unexplained phenomenons occur around there. And that's part of the reason why these viejita ladies came out from Pennsylvania to put that out there. And the chupacabra, apparently it's out there too.
Whoa. You know, I worked with a guy at my first job who was from Mexico, and he told me stories of the chupacabra, and he like really believed them, and I don't think he'd make that shit up. I don't know. It sounds really weird. He said he saw it eat a goat.
Yeah, they eat them from the inside, not from the outside. So the carcass is completely full of the fur and everything, but their eyes are gone.
Where do they start?
Innards
do they
are
start
gone.
in the butt?
They actually find some sort of hole
Yeah, the butt.
that it's like.
Yeah, they just suck on the butt and suck the inside.
I don't know
out.
what's a culo, pero it's some kind of hole. But it's true, even in the San Luis Valley and northern New Mexico. True shit, there's this guy named Christopher, I forgot his last name, but he goes around all those areas and documents and sees stuff.
I like that photo.
So he's just, he
Yeah.
goes around looking at dead animals with no
Well,
insides.
not just the dead animals, just the phenomenons that occur within the valley.
How do you fucking make money as a UFO hunter? I mean, I understand
You're waiting
storm
for the
hunting
one picture.
shit, like
Fundraising.
Has
I
he
feel like,
ever
right?
seen a UFO?
supposedly.
Hopefully.
He wasn't here that day in Fort Collins like last month where the two lights were all there
Yeah,
in the
that
middle of the
was
sky.
crazy.
I totally was there. I was here and I looked up and I seen them. But it was crazy. They were
They
bright.
said it was weather balloons.
Illuminati. It all traced back to it. It's all. There's even a triangle right there on that ad.
Oh
Dude,
my
they're
gosh.
watching us right now.
It's Reebok. Quit it.
Yeah, I don't know how you make money and how you go from being in Blink 182
Well, he already had money.
to
He
thinking
saw-
you're a fucking UFO
Saw a
expert.
UFO, obviously. That's probably what happened.
Once again, do you trust the guy who fucking went on MTV naked to fucking make your decisions for you?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's a lot of confidence.
Yeah.
What
A lot of
about
confidence.
Flea from...
Yeah.
He had a sock. It's cool.
I wouldn't necessarily
they were
trust
naked.
Flea
They just
with
had
my
a sock.
decisions.
I guess they weren't fully naked.
Yeah,
They had a
I
sock.
would never, ever in a million years trust the bass player with all of my decisions.
No.
Just any bass
Never.
player.
Yeah.
I
No,
wouldn't
no
give him
bass
money.
player.
I
Not
wouldn't
even
give him
Gene
money.
Simmons.
I'll give you that.
Yeah. Actually, I'd let Gene Simmons steal with my money. He seems savvy.
You can get stock in Tom DeLonge's company if you
Right.
want.
Is it like,
Everybody.
do they pay you to take it?
No, it's expensive stock, too. Let me see what the company is called again.
Tommy DeLonge.
I just hope it's called like UFO Hunters. That's what I
To the Stars Academy.
Oh my god, that's horrible. Out of all the names you could have chose.
Do you think Angels and Airwaves was about that shit?
Dude, I don't even know.
Garbage music. What we call that.
So, what's this?
Oh, Kanye! How about that,
Yeah, I was
guys?
just
We're
gonna
talking
ask.
about Kanye again.
No
Yee.
way.
Yee, I gotta get a beer.
Oh,
Yeah,
here.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the artist formerly known as Kanye.
Yes.
Yee.
Do you have another one of these?
The
guys?
E.
Yee.
To the E,
Oh,
E,
Bruce.
E, 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 E.
Dude,
I'll
honestly,
just take.
Is he gonna make presidential shoes? President E.
I'll
President
taste
Yee.
this.
Everything's just gonna have Yee at the
I'll
end.
taste
Yeah.
this.
It's not even gonna be. It's not gonna be Kanye anymore. It's gonna be Kanye. Yeah. That's when he goes back to it.
I stopped paying attention to Kanye once he got involved with Trump, to be honest with you. Thank you.
I stopped paying attention to him a long time ago.
Appreciate
Dude,
that.
yeah, his.
Yeah. The Kardashians ruined him.
Well, do you
He
know?
ruined himself.
The
and then
Illuminati.
No,
Kardashians
He's one of the
got
clones,
involved.
man.
dude.
Totally.
He's a
One of the reptilians.
Yeah.
Yep.
So his song "Power," right?
It's powerful.
Dude, there's some lines in that song that he's like totally predicting like him doing what he does now.
He's like, I'm
Well,
gonna go crazy.
Don't
Yeah,
you think
like,
So
that...
is it like The Simpsons?
Yeah.
We talked about this last week, the potential of him being like part of the Illuminati too, and a brainwashed child of it.
Well, why do you think he's going to the freaking Oval Office on a day?
Dude,
I mean,
I
hello.
don't know. I don't know. I think out of any of the celebrities, Kanye is like the most unqualified to talk about politics. Like
Yes.
nobody should like care what he thinks about politics. He's just unfortunately been a little more vocal than anything.
He's just really
He's a
loud, and
puppet.
Trump likes that.
Dude, I've always
He's a
loved
puppet.
Kanye. Like Graduation's such a good album, dude.
Yeah.
It's such a good album.
So
You're out by yourself on that
maybe
one.
here's
I don't know
the
about
theory.
all
Good
y'all,
album,
but
dude.
Maybe Ariana Grande broke up with Pete Davidson because of his comments about Kanye on Saturday Night.
Ooh.
ooh,
Maybe.
could be
It wasn't-
because I feel like she's a part of it too.
Mm-hmm.
But that was
Oh
like
fuck yeah, she is.
a backlash on him because of how they treated him.
How he said take your meds and the bipolar thing, and Kanye's just brainwashed, guys.
I agree.
He's fucking nuts.
He's pretty nutty now, yeah.
But it does scare me that people like him and Kid Rock, the guy who fucking wrote Ba Wida Ba,
Right.
Greatest song ever.
is
So good.
starting to get involved with politics.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, the fact that we have a reality TV star and be a supporter if you are or not, we have to look like we have this guy who's a fucking reality TV star as our president.
Right.
I don't know.
Anybody
I
can
don't
do
like
it. Anybody can
I
do
don't
it.
like it.
So it's so like the whole
Interesting.
Back to the Future situation.
Yeah.
You know
Mm-hmm.
how
Yes.
it's like
Yes.
we were already like, what is the word? We were already told about it subliminally, but we really didn't understand what it was all going to pan out to.
Mm-hmm.
And then The Simpsons come out, and then we're like, all right, don't know why that's a thing. And then
Idiocracy,
Wapala, it's a
shit.
thing. Apparently, Donald Trump was related to a dude that time traveled. Yeah, that's a thing. I'm a reassercher of things, either way. So apparently the dude, his like great uncle, I forgot his name, but his name was Trump. Last name, of course, because they're family. Either way, he time traveled, and then he came, when Donald was born, he got his hands on what was written about the time travel. So it has a big connection to it.
I think I saw something about that.
It's crazy. It blew my gourd. I was like, are you for
Do you
fucking
think
real?
Donald used it to get the knowledge to become like
Yes.
rich in the 80s and
Yes.
shit? Yeah.
I totally do
Huh.
because
he would have the heads up.
well, and it's crazy because of the whole Back to the Future thing.
And that book was basically the IRS tax code.
Wow.
This guy. Just random. I have random acts of knowledge. I'll share.
So yeah, Kanye, man. Jay-Z, can you get your boy on the leash again?
For real.
Come on.
Please.
Dude,
Come on.
Jay-Z's got his own little brainwash
Yeah,
happening.
no shit. Him and Beyonce both. Yeah. I don't know. I think it's fucking scary. His weird little, I don't even know what you call it. At the meeting.
I didn't fully watch it because I was so turned off that it was going on.
Yeah, it was,
Not even
it was
gonna lie.
weird.
it was weird. It got really weird.
It was weird. And
Like, tell me about it a little bit.
It was weird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't even
That
describe
explains
it.
so
it was,
much.
Well,
It-
just like imagine Kanye trying to talk about politics.
To Trump. They're just shouting at each other, but in a good way.
Yeah, like they were friends, but
But
at
they're
the same time,
homies.
Like,
Somebody in the chat room, give us a description of what you would say the Kanye
You
White
could
House
say it was
visit
like passionate, but it was super weird.
Yeah.
It was like a bromance that you knew the bromance wasn't real.
Yeah. Like they met through a friend of a friend who said that they like.
Come on.
That's probably why I liked him. He's like, he let me talk for 10 minutes uninterrupted.
He let me wear my hat.
First time since I've been with the Kardashian that's been allowed to happen.
Why is Cosby sitting next to him?
Think he's gonna make a Yeezy MAGA hat?
I feel like Trump needed a brother from another mother and another species to come out and say, "Oh, look, I have black friends."
So what's interesting about this too is Dave Chappelle, right? He's always said that he's been really good friends with Kanye.
Yeah.
They've always really liked each other, and there's some things he disagrees with them. The one thing that's interesting is he says that Kanye is always super genuine about what he does.
Mm-hmm.
So like, even though he's kind of like out there, honestly, whatever he's doing with Trump, I think he's genuine about it. He may be misinformed, but he's genuine about it. You know what I mean?
It may not be appropriate or right, but he believes it.
He does. He really does.
He backs it.
Yeah, yeah.
And I
glad
can
that you
respect
have
that.
that
I can respect that. But I mean, it's just scary as fuck,
It
man.
is. It's weird.
Well, why are we giving these guys so much availability?
And power.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why? Why?
Misdirection.
Why should we
It's
listen?
the whole Britney thing all over again.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because they're who catches attention.
Yeah.
Apparently, they have most views. They're trending.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Scary.
It's fucking weird.
It's really ridiculous, actually, but like, it's our society now. We have to acclimate to their chaos. We're the chameleons in the bullshit.
Yeah.
Good thing I'm brown. I'm just kidding. All right.
Any other shit?
All right, what's
So,
next?
before you pick a topic, do you want to talk about the headline again?
Oh,
For new people in the chat?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Anybody new in the chat, we are giving away 2 tickets to Royal Bliss and somebody else you might know. Tonight on the show, to the person who can answer this question the best. If you were to have a front page headline, what would it be? Go ahead and answer.
Be creative as possible.
Get creative.
Give us
Throw
a
it in the
paragraph
chat.
if you need to.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's got to be a headline.
Okay, so give us a sentence and that's it.
Make it scary.
Exclamation point.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about it.
Ready for that?
I'm excited for it. It'll be fun.
Yeah, that'll
Be
cool.
real fun.
It'll be cool.
I think I'm gonna forfeit my pick again.
Why? Rude. You forfeited
no.
it last time. It's not alright.
No, yeah, that's true. I did last week.
Everybody gets a turn. Turnsies.
I just don't know what to talk about. They're all so fun.
Did you ever have to make up your mind?
Let's talk about this. I don't know about that. Yeah, let's talk about that. And the plot thickens.
Dun, dun,
Bum,
dun.
bum, bum.
What do we got in the plot thickens?
So, the owner of the Fyre Festival was charged. He was sentenced to 6 years in prison
Yeah.
for the worst weekend of a millennial's life.
That's
Is that
true.
fair? They
Yeah.
need that kind of like life experience. Is 6 years really worth
So
that?
what did he set on fire?
He did.
Oh, well, it's like spelled with a Y.
Yeah,
it's
Fyre-
fire.
Yeah, that was the,
Spit
like,
on fire.
It was the island that all the like rich teens went to that thought there was going to be a music festival, but a bunch of people pulled out. They had no food.
So it was like TanaCon.
Yeah, it was like Survivor. Survivor with a few musical artists.
Okay.
Yeah. And apparently, they didn't have a good time because they had to bring their own tents
No.
and
What?
scavenge for food.
It wasn't glamping?
No, it was not.
Dang.
It's hard to take drugs when you're in the wilderness.
They offered like this whole
What is that?
extravagant
That's
experience.
the new way of what is it? Glamping?
Yeah.
Wait, so he actually got sentenced?
Yeah,
Yes.
to 6 years.
Damn.
And ordered to pay $26 million. Yeah. He was found guilty on multiple accounts of fraud and for scamming investors out of a tremendous amount of money. They were supposed to.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just reading the thingy. They were saying Ja Rule was going to be
Yeah,
there.
Yep.
Kylie Jenner.
Yeah.
Who wants to see John?
Well, what is Kylie Jenner going to do?
Sure,
She was just gonna be there.
Yeah,
She
just
was
be
gonna
there.
like
Put
give
her
it
lips-
cred
She
by
was
being
gonna
there.
she was gonna blow an ethnic gentleman.
for Snapchat.
Shot
She was gonna bring a Pepsi and
Yeah.
And
Free
share
up
it
the
with
nations.
everybody in the
Yep.
crowd.
But Ja Rule isn't he like a priest now?
Dude,
Like-
why
He
would
is
you-
now because of this.
why
I
would
don't
you
know.
pay
But
money
wasn't
to
he
see
in
Ja Rule?
DMX? Ja Rule, am I mixing him up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're
Sorry, you
different,
can look at me
yeah.
funny. Everybody can.
Ja Rule was the. What was his big song?
Yeah, it was supposed to have like really nice spots for people to crash in, good bathrooms, like good food, all sorts of shit. And tickets went from like anywhere from $460 to $12,000
$12,000.
To BYO
for the
tent.
whole
What?
experience. And basically, they got
What was-
bologna sandwiches.
Yep.
And
Was he trying to make it like a Lollapalooza?
yeah, look, this is what they got. Like,
There's not even
meat.
bologna.
Yeah, there's
No.
just cheese and lettuce and tomatoes.
That's like
The
a.
vegan diet.
I don't see no
Except it had
kale.
bread.
Yeah,
it was supposed to be catered by renowned chef Steven Starr.
I don't know who that is, but I guess he's good.
So yeah, 6 fucking years.
Damn, that's crazy.
Good,
Yeah.
puto.
Don't lie about your music fest.
Yeah.
I know. What? Seriously,
So they're just
research
like-
your shit.
Did just like a lot of people pay for the tickets?
Yep.
Yeah.
Like,
Before
people-
even like really knowing or like being there and seeing it, they like just got there and realized that they were gonna be miserable.
Honestly, if you're
They
going
didn't have
to
water, right?
No.
if you're going to an island, to
Was it
pay
in the
money-
middle of the nowheres?
It was on an
fucking
island. Yeah.
Yeah.
They took them to an island
So
and
South
left
Way.
them for like.
But there
2
was
days.
no facilities on this island, like
No.
no stores,
porta
no.
potties,
Fac-
maybe
It
porta
was just an
potties.
open
Civilized
island
people.
to party with a couple shovels. Yeah.
So it was a
for
deserted
poop.
island.
Yeah. Pretty much.
So it was like the whole Tom Hanks situation without the
Castaway.
fucking.
Beach ball.
Yeah.
I just, if you're gonna pay $12,000 to see John Newell and Kylie Jenner, you kind of did that to yourself.
Yeah.
And why the fuck would Kylie Jenner go to a fucking deserted island?
Because it's
Which
a
hung
music
rule.
fest, you know.
But apparently it
Party up and
wasn't.
shit. Yeah.
So they were all scammed by just
Yep.
the hype.
Yep. Dude,
Dude, is that a thing now?
Yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like this is the second time I've heard of like,
Coke.
hey Joe,
Yeah.
where's my mead?
This is the first time you've heard of it? The Fire Festival thing?
First time
Yeah,
I
that
heard
was the
of it.
first time I heard.
Yeah,
Really?
it happened a while
Yeah,
ago.
we've
like,
talked
earlier
about
in
it on
there.
the show.
Yeah.
A couple times, and
All right, so I watch your show when I can.
yeah, fuck you. No, I'm saying that's why it's called And the Plot Thickens,
Yeah.
because we
Okay.
talked about it a little
Okay.
bit. And
So this is, he officially just got
Oh, so
sent.
that was your tag. Now I got it.
Yep.
Hey, getting to know you.
but
to
it's
know all about
it's ridiculous, man. It's shame on him, right?
Yeah.
Is 6 years long enough?
How much money
And
did
20
he make?
26?
Probably quite a bit. I mean, he got $26 million out of investors alone.
Oh, so that money that he's paying back, is that
It's
going
just
to
That's the
Investors.
investors.
Yeah.
So the people who paid the money, they didn't get refunds?
Nope.
Oh,
I
shit.
don't think so.
Damn. They get the 6 years. That's what they get.
Yeah. Yeah. They get to know he's suffering.
Interesting. Huh.
So they don't reimburse them.
Yep.
That's fucked.
Are you serious?
That's pretty fucked.
That's a whole lot of dough, yo.
Yeah.
This isn't the only time he's done like illegal ticket scams.
This is the first time he got busted, though.
Yeah. He's in the middle of a class action lawsuit right now with ticket holders and has other lawsuits open for money.
So he's going down. It's that weekend, right? The weekend that there was no shootings.
Right now.
That's why.
I doubt this guy has the fucking money to pay for that shit.
Well, of course he does.
Probably spent it all.
So let's go do a festival. You want
We
to?
should.
Yeah.
Let's do a
Let's
festival.
make a
Instead of
festival.
music, let's do comedy.
Yeah.
I mean, let's do music too.
We'll
Deserted
promote that
Island
Kylie
comedy.
Jenner's
Right.
gonna be there.
I think that
Kanye West, what did you say?
Kylie Jenner.
Oh,
But yeah, no, we probably shouldn't have said that Kanye's gonna be there. That might not be good.
I hope Kanye's not listening. Hashtag Kanye.
He actually is a big viewer of our show.
Yeah.
Here since day one.
Yee.
Yee.
Right. Yee.
So, what's up with the Proud Boys, huh?
They're in some trouble right now.
Yeah.
Proud Boys.
Proud Boys.
Yeah. What happened with the Proud Boys?
I don't exactly know. Did Gavin McInnes attack somebody?
He had a conference, and in the process, the Proud Boys beat the shit out of a ton of Antifa protesters.
Oh, Jesus.
I mean, fuck them up
I think I saw this.
bad. And
So
he
glad you
even
guys bring
went
it
to
in.
the streets with a fucking sword.
Jesus Christ.
From my understanding. But we've talked the Proud Boys on here before because we've had the head of the Colorado chapter on our show. And,
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking A, they're getting a little crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you don't know who the Proud Boys are,
I'm not nowhere.
they're now considered, I guess, an extremist right group.
Okay.
That believes in Western chauvinism. West is the best. Yeah, not like chauvinism like feminism, or anti-feminism, but, West is the best, America's the greatest, fuck everyone else.
Oh, as a country.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But it's definitely been taken
Out
a
of
little
context?
different.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Gavin McInnes, if you don't know who he is, he's a professional comedian that started getting a little bit more attention on Fox News, and then
Recently.
yeah.
What
Gavin
is his
McInnes
styling?
follows.
What is his, I haven't heard of him.
How would you explain? He's a very abrupt. I think sometimes he just says shit to see if he can get a rise out of people.
Very
you know?
unapologetic.
It's a lot
Very
of people.
unapologetic.
Yeah.
Very unapologetic. But I mean, sometimes very what did you just say? Kind of shit.
Some of the shit that he
Okay.
believes is is very out there.
He had a really great independent movie called How to Be a Man, where he thought that his character thought that he was dying of cancer and that he had a son on the way. So he pays this kid to follow him around to film all these ways to teach his son how to be a man. And it gets fucked up. It gets real fucked up.
Is he a white dude?
Yeah.
Does he have any Native American in him?
Oh, I see. He's Canadian, so I guess. That's
So
the
he's got
other
French
thing
in
is
him.
he's fucking Canadian, and he's such a big
America.
symbolism in America, or piece of symbolism to a culture in America. This is Gavin McInnes.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen him. Well, he kind of looks a little familiar.
He's covered in tattoos.
But he's covered in a white shirt right now,
Yeah.
so we can't see. So
And
this is professional.
I don't want anything of.
So he's a musician?
No.
So that's
He-
just a random.
He probably said something to talk shit about him.
God, I
'cause
wish
he's
you would have
that
given
way.
me the
He's
list
that
so I
way.
could research it.
Well, we posted in the room.
No, I know, and I'm a multitasker, apparently not very good.
But he.
Oh,
It's funny because you see all this news this week, but you don't see very much about Antifa, which is crazy because Antifa's fucked up.
There.
Antifa's very fucked up.
look it up for me so I could do a quick little
Antifa?
thingy.
I'll
Yeah,
show you just a sec.
just so I'm savvy on what you're laying down.
Why is this fucking up? Come on. We've got comments. Daniel San.
Hey, Daniel. Hey.
The Yardie.
How you doing? Dude.
Mead will be ready 10:31. I will stock the NGBR. mini
Halloween! Perfect night! Let's do this. Let's dress up and go out and go
Promote.
give goodness to all that is.
I
Oh, look,
think,
that's my birthday that Gavin, fucking pinchidera cabroncito puto y mama bicho, came out with this crazy shit.
I personally love Gavin McInnes.
Yes.
And I think the Proud Boys get a bad reputation due to some of their followers. Me personally. I think that I mean I don't believe what they do, but I think they're great. They're fun to watch. You know,
Are they like
Entertaining.
racist? at
they're
all, or-
entertaining.
Are they like racist at all, or are they just?
I
Like,
wouldn't say they're racist, but I do think that they get categorized in the
As-
alt-right
yeah.
because they're Americans,
Right,
is
right,
what
right.
I would say.
Okay.
So when you're talking about alt-right,
Yeah.
and the way you're saying it, in my mind, I'm like KKK.
No,
Okay,
I think that
that's how
gets
come I wanna-
categorized in
That's
that,
probably
yes.
why they get a lot of funky comedinas. But I just
Jonathan,
wanted to,
you should see it. I think you will love it.
hell yeah. I just want to give a shout out to Dan.
The
Daniel Son.
Yardie. We love our
Dude,
Yardie.
when I was doing an open mic at Eloy's, he brought it up last time he was here.
Jonathan, you should see it. Oh, sorry. What?
He totally came around with the busted chops.
Yeah.
And that was when I was first in comedy, and I threw up an open mic, and they would come out and they'd be regulars. And then I started doing showcases, and Daniel knew what I needed, and he hooked his sister up. So like I will always be like a fan of Daniel's son.
I have known both those characters since I was like 15.
Wow.
And I love them both dearly.
Dude.
D's been on the show.
Yeah, I love
a couple
D. Every
times.
time I see him, he's
Dan's been on the
Rastafari
show.
with his freaking, what is it, Chewbacca little.
Yeah.
I don't know
He's
how he does
fucking
it, but he does it
hilarious.
good. But yeah, I
He's
had
my
them both
favorite
up.
Wook.
Yes. So yeah, you guys are amazing.
We love you, Mr.
We love you
Yardie.
bunches.
You sound like a fine gentleman.
He is
He
a fun
is.
kid.
He's a boss ass bitch. I mean, in the good way.
Let me see if I can find.
Yeah, let me figure out what that is, so that
Antifa?
way I'm like, I
It
know
stands for
where-
anti-fascist.
Oh,
But they
go
get a
around a
little
lot of college,
fascist.
areas, and they try to protest.
But
See, I knew it
a lot
fucking
of their
sounded
protests are
familiar.
like pretty violent.
See, here's one of the things, like Portland is a fucking war zone with this, and has been pretty much since Trump became president.
Yeah, because they're against Trump.
They're a standing ground for the right and left fighting. But the Antifa guys will shut down a whole chunk of fucking town
Yeah.
unannounced. And any cars that get in their way, they'll talk shit to, they'll throw shit at. And it's fucked up.
So,
Don't
are
matter
they
who's-
like, trying to be that? What is the Baptist church?
The Westboro?
The West. Thank you guys. So, are they like
They're
trying
like the
to be
homeless version.
Westboro? Like, yeah, because I mean, Westboro does the same shit.
But they're a lot more violent.
Yeah, Antifa gets a lot more violent.
Yeah.
That's why I've heard of them.
People get crazy.
They do.
Okay, I had to make sure that I knew what you guys were referencing.
And I think both sides do, but and I'm not saying it's right at all. But I wouldn't be surprised. Like, I have never heard of the Proud Boys going and threatening a group at a protest. But like we've had people from the Proud Boys on the show, and they had protests that they were doing that ended up them being threatened by these groups. They were getting death threats. They were getting all sorts of shit. They hired security to go and
Wow.
fucking do these events
gnarly.
at like CU Boulder and shit.
Well, yeah, because they're
Places that are supposed
influencing
to
a
be-
lot
yeah.
of students now.
Mhm.
Because I don't know if that's the millennial thing to do, but like protests, I see it very similar to what was going on
Run
in
'em over.
Vietnam.
I agree, run them over.
Run you over.
Antifa.
Yeah.
Dan
they're-
says thank you so much, Russ.
Oh,
They're-
you're amazing.
They're trying to control the kids that are listening to the high pitched music that's brainwashing them. They're already like pre-brainwashed. Maybe
They're
this
already
is what the
amped
brainwashing's
up.
for. Yeah.
so to speak.
All ties back to the Illuminati.
It does, those bastards.
We were just in Oregon and in Portland, and there are whole parts of town that are no-go zones. Like they will just
There are no what
they're
zones?
no-go zones. Like they are
Okay.
shut down, no
So
access to
Compton
the fucking
in
public.
comparison. No, just
Yeah, but it's because of these groups going and causing shit.
causing a ruckus.
Like, I'm trying to find this video my buddy posted the other day.
Yeah, they're kind of crazy.
yeah, they do go all out.
Yeah, like throwing fire bombs and shit.
Yeah.
Like I've seen like almost full-blown riots. They get crazy. They attack people with baseball bats and golf clubs and shit.
Come on, where's that video?
But they're the informed ones.
Yeah, exactly. And they'll scream at you. They don't want to debate with anybody. They just want to fight. Because you're wrong and you're the devil.
Yeah.
It's basically all.
I wouldn't be surprised if
But
the
is it
video
a
was
Christian
taken
base
down.
or a
No,
religious
no,
base?
It's just.
The Antifa's definitely not Christian based, I would say.
They're basically anarchists, like, in a form. Like the worst form of anarchy.
But they're also the I won't listen to what you have to say. It's what we're demanding or nothing.
Yeah.
And it's counterproductive.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I'm trying to find this video.
It's like creating more violence than necessary.
Yeah.
I think they're just trying to use that to like keep us at bay, man.
Yeah.
To what? Train us for
No,
what's to
just to
come?
like hold us down. So like, if we all fight with each other, we don't notice the real problems going on.
Keeps you humble.
Like, they're afraid of a
Keeps you
revolt,
humble.
and that's why they have us going against each other.
Sometimes you just need to
But
get
that's
your
been
ass
going
out.
on for a long time, and they're
Yeah.
just creating it in a different way. They're like bringing awareness in a different way. Not in a good way, I'm not saying that at all, but in a way to where we're kind of like paying attention to see what is causing this anger.
Yeah.
Like, what is it that you're trying to accomplish here?
I feel like a lot of them don't know, though.
Yeah,
Like,
they're
I've seen-
just like
I've seen some stuff where people have like tried to just actually have like civil conversations with these people, and some of them just don't know what they're there for.
Yeah, they're just there to be there.
Yeah, they're just there to.
So it kind of
Cause
coincides with what I was asking about, like the KKK, because like when that stuff happened in was it Charlottesville?
Oh yeah.
When they were going with the tiki torches and all that, and a lot of those guys were all about it, but then when you asked them, they really had no idea
Yeah.
what it was, but these motherfuckers were getting fired
Mob
from their jobs.
mentality.
Yeah. Yep.
It's like everybody wants to join an angry mob until you find out it's about white supremacy, and then you just like turn away with the tiki torches.
yeah.
Right.
See, there's people trying to drive through traffic, and they just start. Like, they will block off whole streets down here.
And this was in
This is in
Portland.
Portland.
Wow.
So is it a certain race that they are as a whole?
No.
And then they're like upset that they get hit by a car when they're standing in the middle of the street.
And yeah, they'll sit there and cuss at people, like block off whole streets. Now, like cars have just started driving through them. Fuck it.
That's gnarly pants Magoo.
Yeah.
But see, that's kind of like the heightened sense of where we're at as a society, because we're trying to fight back, but we don't know how to fight back. And I'm not taking any sides here. I'm total Switzerland, but where they're trying to find a voice to like go out there and like fight for something, but they don't know
Like
how to
Doug said,
do it.
it's counterproductive.
No, it totally is.
Yeah.
It is.
It
absolutely
totally is.
counterproductive.
Absolutely.
These are the people wanting more fucking tax dollars allocated and to tax the fucking rich, but they're destroying their fucking city.
Yeah.
Right.
And a lot of times it'll go out to where they are absolutely destroying cities and private businesses, and it's fucked up. You don't see Proud Boys or that group going out and destroying their fucking communities. They're destroying people who are idiots.
Right.
So it's, I don't know. I don't want to preach on that level, but it's fucked up. I feel like
Totally
I
is.
think there's healthier ways to get
Yeah.
the message out.
I think there was
debates
yeah.
and shit.
Yeah.
There was once a point in time where liberals almost like seemed like the more rational. You know, like they would have a rational conversation. But over the last 15 years or so, fuck that. They're both
I feel
fucking
like they're
crazy.
not being heard.
Both sides.
You know what I mean? As a whole, like the liberals, or however title you want to put it on
You're
it.
looking like Mike Ditka with the glasses.
About bears.
Dot bears. I don't know. It's crazy. It's fucking nuts.
Yeah. It's scary.
It is scary. Well, I'm sure it's like super frightening for all the college kids that are fresh out the mama box and going to college and seeing all this happening, and they're like totally confused. Not only are like they're trying to make classes and figure out who they are, and then they see all this
You have to
crazy
deal with this shit.
Yeah.
And like I bet like they're getting pulled into things that they don't want to be
Totally.
in.
Sign up for
Jordan.
this. Sign up for that.
Yeah.
Let's go Greek week.
I don't know. I think both sides are just. It's like a fucking food fight.
It is.
Constantly.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
But it's not good food. I mean, they're
No,
hitting
it's cafeteria food.
I
It's fucking
know.
cafeteria food.
Spam and pudding.
That's when you gotta bring your shank, is what I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Don't look them in the eye.
Gotta bring your own food.
I know.
Yeah. I think we have time for one more topic before Celebrity Deadpool. Sure. You want to pick a topic, sweetie?
Do it.
Shit. Want to collab on a topic?
Collapse.
I'm
Yeah,
thinking,
I'm down. What are you down for?
Seriously, what the fuck? It seems interesting.
That's a fucked up one.
Or
that's really
faithless
fucked up.
Humanity seems
That's
also.
That's a fucked up one.
I was looking more mellow in the seeds and stems
Season stems.
because I'm just like Mexican dirtweed. I know what you're talking about, but it probably has nothing to do with that.
It has to do with weed, but not Mexican.
I know you're not a smoker. You're not a smoker. huh?
Well, I used to be. I do like occasionally still now.
The other one that I was looking at is Faithless Humanity.
You want to do faithless humanity?
How fucked up is that on a scale of fucked up?
Fucked up.
Is that on the most
fucked up. It's up there.
It's up there.
It's up there.
One of the stories on there is pretty bad.
Yeah, 2 of the stories, 3 of the stories.
Only Tech can save us. It might be interesting too.
Yeah.
We could try seeds and stems. We'll bring it back on like a chiller note.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm down
We'll do
to
Chill or no?
to bring it down with the homies.
Yeah. Seeds
Roll
and
one with the
stems.
homies.
We're just gonna throw a curveball and there's gonna be a super fucked up
Yeah.
story in here.
I know. Like,
One of our favorite asshat politicians, John Boehner, is starting or is throwing the first national summit for marijuana.
Oh.
And has started an initiative called America's Cash Crop, based around legalizing
Mary Jane.
marijuana on a national level. This is somebody who, not even 10 years ago, was on the crusade to fight against weed.
Sure.
Not even probably 5 or 6 years ago.
so do you think he has sneaky business happening?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. When you're like pushing it as America's cash crop,
Or did he just start smoking weed?
He
I
was
mean-
like, "Shit,
I
this
think
stuff
he
is great."
invested money and started making a fucking killing off it.
Dude, that was
So he lives in Colorado, is what you're saying? No,
Maybe
just
Nevada.
kidding. Oh yeah, because it's starting out there.
Oh, it's crazy out there.
Because
Mm-hmm.
when,
It's-
I don't know if you guys paid too much attention to like stock and stuff, but when weed became fully legalized in Canada, it was the first time that weed was put on the stock market. It does pretty well for itself.
It totally does. It really
It
does.
does.
And then they started selling seeds to
Well,
everywhere to try and get a different kind of financial availability out of like the seeds.
Well, see, I'm a big hemp
Yeah.
connoisseur,
Oh
and
yeah.
hemp's also technically illegal in a lot of places. But hemp has so many uses.
But you
makes so
can't
much
smoke
money.
it in the way that you can smoke cannabis. There's no.
You can't.
It's like you could use it.
That's not the purpose of it.
At all.
Yeah.
I mean, it used to be used back in the day in the world wars.
Well, some of the original documents of the Declaration of Independence were written on hemp paper, and they're still to this day like in prestige condition
Of course.
compared
So-
to like the paper.
He even put out a book called The Cannabis Investor's Primer that you can get.
That's great.
And this conference will be talking about how cannabis could become our next $1 trillion industry, every step to full legalization, how the average American can profit from the explosive phenomenon, the next market doubling event, stocks primed to create a new generation of marijuana millionaires, how you can become a cannabis angel investor, and much, much more.
Much more.
And this is his website?
Yep, former Republican Speaker of the House, John Boehner.
But he's no longer in the house, or
No,
what?
he's former.
I bet he just smoked some weed and he was like, this stuff's awesome.
Well, it, obviously,
No,
like,
I think money has everything to do with
Yeah,
it. I mean,
I
you
think-
look at in Colorado, our biggest companies in the cannabis realm they're ran by people who have never smoked weed, that are anti-weed, live well, fucking Dixie Elixirs, all sorts of these companies are, none of these people in charge smoke weed. They're anti-weed.
I mean, it makes a lot
well,
of money.
is it like the dealer's way of thinking? You can't smoke your own shit.
Yeah, but I also think by smoking your own shit, you have a quality assurance behind it.
Most
too.
definitely,
And-
most definitely. I get that.
When you have this kind of commercialization behind it, it's bound to have issues.
Sure.
And I mean, like California, it's public record, all the testing results that happen, and you have to get tested your crop has to get tested each month. And they'll report the number of failures. And at this point, there's almost more failing on their testing.
What creates a failure?
Illegal pesticide use, molds, things like that.
Okay, so is that for outdoor growers?
It's for all growers.
Okay, because I know in Colorado that in the event that you get bugs on your plants, there's alternative ways to eliminate from happening.
Right.
More of a homeopathic type of way. And I know that a lot of growers are on that, but when you go to like the dispensaries and like the mass production of them, they no longer give any fucks about the pesticides that are being used. So ultimately, when we go to those dispensaries, we're smoking those pesticides.
Oh yeah.
So, and that's horrible because, I mean, basically killing us.
Essentially. Yeah. The other thing that's crazy about Colorado is there is a certain level of testing required, but it's testing for potency in a lot of those cases.
Okay.
And so the molds and the illegal pesticide uses aren't necessarily enforced by the MED, the division paid to enforce it. It's the Department of Health. And the Department of Health is not paid to handle that shit.
I just think that that's
And
fucking
so-
nutso crazy bananas because you're talking about the Department of Health.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers don't even know what it would do, cannabis that is, to help a woman that's pregnant or that's going through and developing a baby. They have no idea, but they're willing to slam it down and put it in the same realm of like
That's
Vicodin.
not the Department of Health.
No, I know.
Yeah,
that's how
but-
come. But I'm comparing it to that.
Yeah, I get what you're
because
saying.
of the fact that the Department of Health doesn't know shit.
No.
This all just came out fresh and new. These motherfuckers don't know.
Well, I don't think we know fully
Well, no, because
like
it's
what
never,
the damage is.
It's never been science project. You know?
I love you, Mac. Mac's being awfully quiet over there.
You are.
I don't think he's enjoying the show.
Oh, you're not enjoying the show.
Him's a sleepy Pete. Yeah.
Give him some caffeine.
So what happens when
You gonna lick your asshole?
he realigned his chakra this week? And you know how everybody gets when their chakra's been, chakra come
Yeah.
Yeah.
His asshole gets licked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it's
work
just
on
an
your
onion.
root chakra and you'll be good.
So I wonder if it's a coincidence, but at the time when John Boehner is gonna run the first national summit for marijuana investment, the FDA is calling for public comment on the rescheduling of cannabis.
What?
Yes.
As far as in the books?
Yeah. Yeah, as
Like
to
it's no
whether-
longer a narcotic
classification.
class.
That's what they're looking for public commentary on.
Interesting.
So what does that happen then? Does that mean that in the DARE programs they'll no longer freaking
Well, the
compare
DARE
it to
program
meth?
doesn't exist anymore.
No,
But yeah,
they used to compare weed to meth, dude.
well, it's in the same
class.
the same scheduling. Yeah, and in fact, I think heroin has a better scheduling.
Yes,
if I'm not mistaken.
they do.
But they are looking for public commentary, guys. Comments need to be in by February 31st. They can be made through the FDA's website
By
or through
October
written
31st.
statements. October 30th. What did I say?
Sorry, you said
February.
February.
Oh,
I'm like,
fuck. I'm
February
shit, I
doesn't
got-
Wow,
have a
that is
31st.
totally off. October
It doesn't have a
31st.
31st.
This fucking
I'm just
month.
saying.
Yes.
This
Is it
fucking
leap
month.
year?
That shit
I mean, they don't still don't have a 31st, but either way,
But
I'm
yeah,
listening.
it's the FDA wants your comments on marijuana, folks.
Hooray.
That's interesting that they're taking a public comment.
Yeah.
They've been doing that a lot lately.
What is the summit supposed to happen?
This summit is, let me see, October 23rd, 2018.
Hey, that date looks familiar.
Oh, hey.
Yeah,
That's
during
like next
Oktoberfest.
Tuesday.
What a great
Happy
day.
birthday. I mean,
It's our birthday.
Where's it be?
Well, our birthday's not that day, but we're celebrating.
your celebratory fashion that day.
I guess.
Yeah.
My birthday's not even in October.
So yeah, the FDA guys, go comment. This is the first time that I know of that they've
Can you
asked for
post
this.
that on your
Yeah, I will.
live
I'm
feed?
posting it in the group, y'all.
Yo, yo, woo.
Let's
So
see.
get out and vote or whatever.
Comment.
Yeah,
Comment,
Yeah,
Send them
exactly.
a strongly worded sentence.
Well, I mean, they did this fairly recently with Kratom. Did the public commentary. There's the news article, guys, and I'm going to give you the actual website to submit your information. Now, they're not just asking for comment on that, I guess. They're asking for comment on a lot of shit.
Medicinal cocaine.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Medicinal resin.
Some of these I can't pronounce. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, some of it's
Well, the
fentanyl.
fact that fentanyl's on there is kind of a
Make
trip.
it worse.
Well, fentanyl, the fentanyl that we hear about in the news is a lot different than that fentanyl. The fentanyl we hear about in the news is definitely an imported fucking bootleg fentanyl.
Okay.
But that doesn't say that, I'm not saying that makes it right, because medical grade fentanyl's fucked up.
Yeah,
It's crazy. And
it's right there with all the opioids that are occurring
I mean,
in society.
fentanyl suckers, man.
Yeah. That's
So they have
crazy.
suckers that you can get,
Yep.
flavored suckers that'll last you for fucking ever, and they will wreck you.
Sounds like a good time.
Yeah, it is a good time. I mean, no, it's not. I mean, hey, you heard wrong.
A lot of fun once.
So they're calling for all sorts of rescheduling, but definitely put your words in on the cannabis, guys.
Interesting.
What is cannabis paste? Oh no, I thought they said paste.
It's like toothpaste.
No,
Request for
pasties.
comments, guys.
Yeah.
The FDA doesn't ever want your opinion usually, but now that you're suing them for all your opiate dependencies and overdoses, they want your
Right? They
opinion.
want your opinion.
They're even looking at rescheduling certain synthetic cannabinoids.
Yeah. Interesting.
Tramadol.
Interesting.
Now the thing is, this does not just mean that they're going to reschedule it for the better. They could be rescheduling for the worse. Yeah.
But they're not like
Well, they're associating like fentanyl to cannabis, and it's just like
I
maybe
don't-
they're not associating.
I don't think
Maybe
it's,
they're just putting it in a big clump.
I don't think it's so much that. I think it's because this is on an international World Health Organization level that they are being kind of pushed into having to hear people's vote on this.
is it like multiple choice?
Yeah, sure.
Like
There's
Be
no
like,
fill in the blank.
I like fentanyl on occasion, but I don't
Yeah.
like it in my weed.
do you
I
like,
like it in my
sometimes?
oxygen.
Sometimes often no.
Get your information in there, guys.
That's interesting.
Also, make sure you encourage the legalization of GHB,
Yep.
roofies, and crocodile.
Hell yeah.
Crocodile.
Maybe bring spice back.
Oh
That's
shit.
old.
Make America spicy again, people.
I already do that with my hot sauce. No.
Canada's about to go full blown. And Uruguay's also about to go full blown. And so,
Canada already went full blown.
Uruguay, well, they passed it, but they're opening the doors for it now. Which they even are going to allow their national parks you to consume at the national parks.
Oh.
So that kind of puts us at a weird position.
No, they're consuming at the national parks.
Well, if you get caught here, in Colorado with as much federal land as there is, if you get caught smoking pot or in possession in those national parks, you get fucked. They fuck you.
Okay.
And so,
But not in a sexy way, I got
no,
it.
no.
No, like the no lube kind of way.
Right.
Yeah,
like
they're not
straight
even gonna
to the-
spit on it.
No.
They're not even
Gosh,
gonna
we're-
spit on it.
No dinner, no wine, nothing.
So nothing, no.
Like a hot pocket.
Yeah, maybe.
That's all you get. Not even a good one. Like one of the lean cuisine pockets.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
lean
it has no
pocket.
flavor.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Gotcha.
They didn't even heat it up.
See, it's still cold in the middle.
Yeah.
So yeah, Canada's about to do it, and the thing is a lot of Canada's border to the United States is national park. So that's gonna fuck up with our regulations up there. I don't know. It's gonna be weird coming up. Uruguay is a major hitter in the fucking UN and the World Health Organization.
Yeah, like is Niagara Falls, some of that's in Canada, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a national park?
Yeah, Niagara Falls is for sure.
Most definitely.
So,
Well, Uruguay's gonna get her way, sounds like.
Yeah,
In
fucking
some way
Uruguay.
or another.
I think if we,
You can help it.
I'm all about America legalizing it. I don't like the fact that if we do in the American way, it will be monopolized.
it will.
And you know, Comcast will be our next fucking weed provider.
Unless we stick to the streets, you know that there's always that
Yeah.
option.
Yeah,
to
but
stick to the
stoners
streets.
just want to fucking get high. You know?
Depends on that guy.
Well, yeah, I personally don't go to shops.
He just
I'll
he
just throw
blows
that out
people
there.
in alleyways.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know.
7-Eleven, baby.
I know now.
7-Eleven.
Pretty little fun haver. You said 7-Eleven.
The whole weed thing, I'm all about legalizing
Yeah.
across the board, but I just think that we better brace for impact, because if we do legalize it across the board, the cartels do still make money off of that, and they will find other ways to supplement that fucking money.
Fentanyl.
Fentanyl, coke,
Yep.
heroin, meth. Meth is a big thing. 10 years ago, most of the meth, 15 years ago, most of the meth was a biker. You had to get it from a biker. Now it's cartel.
I don't know all that, but
Yeah,
no,
true
I
story.
know.
There is no more Heisenbergs out there. It's just cartels.
Why'd you have to
Super
bring up
malt.
New Mexico? Rude.
Because that's where it's all coming in.
and
It's
we thought you'd know more about this stuff.
well, no, it's crazy because in the show
Breaking
that
Bad.
you're referring to, yeah, totally has a lot of buildings that I helped build.
Invade Canada.
So I'm like, oh my god, I helped build that building.
They did film that in Albuquerque,
Yeah.
right?
No,
The whole
yeah.
thing, yeah.
It was after I left, but the buildings are still there. Hey.
I like it. I like it. Well, get your comments in, motherfuckers.
Do it.
Mac. What do you think?
For Celebrity Deadpool? What?
Sure. Anything. Tell us what you think.
Do
What's
you-
on your
Are you
mind?
thinking at all? Before
I would like to say, guy. Oh, go ahead.
I
Sorry.
don't know.
Tell me what you think.
Bananas.
Yeah, bottomless bananas.
Nice.
You don't even know.
I'd like to hear it though.
Oh, I
I
wish you
don't know
would.
if you did.
Oh,
If you do, it's somewhere. Do it what?
The bottomless bananas.
We would have to pull it up, yeah.
No, we gotta find it. It's for another day.
What was I going to say? Oh, yeah.
Plugs?
October 23rd, guys.
Mocktoberfest.
Come out to Mocktoberfest and
Get it.
celebrate our birthdays. with us.
Yeah.
At the Downtown Artery in Fort Collins.
Yep.
We have got a killer fucking lineup that I should probably pull up, actually,
That'd be
real
rad.
quick. Entertain the people.
Yeah, we're gonna be there. We're not gonna get as drunk this time. I can't make promises about not being drunk. So we got pretty drunk. Doug won't get naked this time. We've been told to keep that to a minimum.
We've been told to keep it to the
That's the only reason why I was going.
I know, right? That was the whole reason I was going. I can't get out because I have to be up there with him.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. The nudity is what's holding me.
It'll be fun.
I hope.
We are
I'm super excited.
the Downtown Artery, $8 to $10 depending on your age, because under a certain age you pay more.
Ooh, that's smart.
Anything after cost will go to the performers, guys. We want this to go completely into the performers' pockets. We aren't taking a penny.
Not at all.
Oh, you guys are awesome.
It's true.
It's a birthday.
And
though.
I'll put that on fucking paper. It will be emceed and co-hosted by Nikki Rax again.
Hooray.
We will have music from Johnny Stylus and the fister, the laser fister.
Yeah. The
himself.
man, the myth, the legend.
Heisenberg. He's a good friend of ours, and we're excited. If you have never seen Heisenberg, you're in for a treat.
Dude, we're gonna trip nuts and just get
I've
rave
never seen him. I'm
gloves
super
and just
excited.
He's fucking
We
great.
get glow in the
We're
dark
gonna go.
gloves.
Yeah, we're gonna
Black
do it.
light. Woo woo.
For comedy that night,
Yeah.
we have Paul Ramirez, Rosa Mariposa, Martinez, Brittany Boyd,
Yeah.
Kevin Weston, Marie Saldivar, Patrick Bonner, Sean Ferguson,
Yeah.
Cody Cardinal, this guy,
Yeah.
and headlining the comedy will be Mr. Kyle Pogue,
Yay.
one of our favorites.
That's fantastic.
That's
I'm so excited.
awesome.
It's gonna
It'll be
great.
fun, guys. Come party with us. Dress up in costume, please.
Do we get to or have to?
You can.
Okay.
We encourage you to. Maybe we'll do a
Sure.
costume
I was gonna
contest.
say, is there a reward?
Maybe we will.
Maybe the costume contest is how we can
sash.
give out tickets. Maybe.
Well, I will have
Extras?
another pair, to give out, guys. You guys, I would like for you to plug yourselves real quick. Give a little bit of a... Who's Forgotten Prophets Studio? Thank you, whoever Forgotten Prophets is, for sharing our
Yeah,
stuff.
that's awesome.
Fuck yeah.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
Sweet.
Who's messaging me? Brittany? I'll message you back. Anyways. Yeah. Plug yourselves.
Yeah, if you guys want to check me out, you could Google me. Rosa Mariposa Comedy. Whoop whoop. I'm the original. Don't forget. And then I'm on Instagram. Again, Rosa Mariposa Comedy. And Facebook. Rosa Mariposa Martinez. Hi. And Snapchat, bitches. Get on it. Check me
Snapchat.
out.
Hell
Follow
yeah.
me. I got a lot of things going on.
If you Google me, oddly enough, a very attractive male black model will come up. So
He's
I'm not
wearing
him.
his tie.
Not him. He actually is. One of his things he is. Yeah, I'm not him, unfortunately. I guess you could add me on Facebook or whatever. Follow on Facebook. Is that what you do? I'm so bad with social media. Like, I'm so...
You're a millennial.
I know.
Hello.
I'm bad about it. My Instagram, though, is @UnicornWizards.
That's
And then-
fantastic.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like
And-
Unicorn Wizards.
Your Snapchat.
Snapchat is technically like lucid_night, but it's Dylan the Hot Fire Spitter.
So you're a
It's
D&D
on fire.
player.
It's hot.
I got
He hangs out with Paul. What do you expect?
No, that's awesome.
It's fast and furious.
Oh yeah, watch out. Oh, and I'm gonna be on Twitter. I heard that's a thing.
Yeah.
Like I should be on
yeah.
We're
Twitter.
on Twitter.
Are you?
Yeah.
Cool.
At
I,
NGBR
individually
podcast.
on,
And as the podcast.
Okay.
That's what's up.
Yeah, message me and let
We
me
suck
know
at
what
it,
you think.
but-
Sweet. Yeah.
We suck at it.
Come to the Colorado Room on the 21st.
Yes, come to the
see
Colorado
Dylan.
Room.
He'll
Yeah,
be wearing his
support support us.
tie.
I will be wearing better clothing, I guess.
You should look extra fancy to try to score extra points with the
Yeah,
judges.
mine.
You should like get a gold grill.
That also has like a gap right
Yes!
there.
They sell them. I know they do.
All
Be
right.
like 2 parts.
I know, right?
Should we do Celebrity Deadpool?
Let's do it.
All right, folks, it's that time for Celebrity Deadpool.
Celebrity
Get your
Yeah.
entries in. We will let you know if the person is already on the list, because you can't have repeat choices. If that person that you pick dies, it is 100 minus their age to get the score. So if the person's 99 years old, you get 1 point. If they're 50 years old, you get 50 points.
Yep.
You get extra points if they die of a drug overdose, a suicide, or a murder. And here's the thing, you can guess how they will die. If this person dies and dies the way you guessed, you get 20 extra points.
Yeah.
If they die and don't die the way you guessed, you lose points. So it's a gamble, but you don't have to.
You don't have to guess how they
You
die.
don't.
Okay.
So yeah, get your entries in. The list is getting full. We've only got a couple months left on here.
Yeah.
Let's get at it, guys. Get your fucking celebrities in.
Can I go first?
Somebody said
Yes.
Martin Short.
All right, so I'm gonna start with Suge Knight.
I think Suge might be on here. Nope, no, he's
Okay,
not.
he is going to die in a prison shanking,
Prison shake.
preferably in the showers.
Does he
Selfish.
drop the soap though?
No, he never dropped it. He still has it in his hands.
So if he
It's
gets
the soap
shanked,
on the rope.
Yeah.
No.
but not in the shower, it doesn't matter. Right.
Oh God, I really hope. I really hope. And my second one is Olivia Newton-John.
She might be on.
Oh, Grease.
Yep, she is on.
She is on.
Fuck. Shit.
Blue unicorn.
Fucking shit. Shit. I don't fucking know. Shit. What is Shaggy too dope?
I think he is. Yep. You put him on last week.
Yeah. Oh, and Tom DeLonge, really?
Mhm.
I didn't put him on this week.
Yeah, you did put Tom
Helly
DeLonge.
Colbert.
Okay. Oh shit. I don't know if I can handle this kind of like responsibility right now. I'm just thrown for a loop. My pick was gone.
You want us to come back to you?
Oh wait, no. Tupac. Because he's not dead.
Yeah, no, they found him.
Yeah. He's living in Tennessee.
Yeah, I don't think Tupac's on the list.
Adam Slade already said Tupac. It's in the chat.
Oh
You
shit.
son of a bitch, Adam. Fuck. Fuck.
Sting from Too Much Sex.
James Woods.
Shaggy.
Shaggy.
Sarah Jessica Parker, correct.
Correct.
Yep.
Yeah.
Adam Slate did get Tupac.
Yeah, he did.
So we will give you that, Adam. Just 1 second, we'll add you guys.
James Woods.
James
another pick,
Woods. Ooh.
He is going to. He's gonna kill a poacher, but the animal that the dude was poaching is going to murder James Woods.
Okay.
Like the rhino's gonna spear him. Murdered by animal he saved.
Torn apart, literally.
Yeah. He's falling to pieces. And all of his Family Guy checks couldn't put him back together.
Oh, like Humpty Dumpty, but
Who was
different.
Adam's other guess? Yellow Wolf.
Sting.
Sting. I don't think Sting is on here, but I will check.
You
Nope, wrong one.
So what you're saying is if he doesn't hang out with Roxanne, he'll be
Sting
alright.
is not on here. Good call,
Just
Adam.
avoid Roxanne.
See, you don't have to go in the red light.
Yeah.
And
You don't gotta go to the
Justin
white
guessed Sarah Jessica Parker. That's a good one.
That is a good one.
I know, cause it like could happen, but everybody really wants it to happen. You know, like yeah. Mm-hmm.
And Dan has Yellow Wolf and Shaggy.
I like that.
Is Shaggy on there?
I think he might.
I feel like I
Nope,
might
yeah.
have
Shaggy
trouble.
too dope.
What about Shaggy from Scooby Doo? No, Casey Kasem already died.
Oh.
Or did he? Illuminati.
Yellow Wolf.
I know. I still listen to his American like top
I do
40s
too.
all the time.
He's clown.
Yeah.
Anybody who's next?
Yeah.
Billy Ray Cyrus.
Let me check if he's on here. No? Wait. Nope, just Miley.
So you gonna die of an achy breaky heart?
Wah, wah.
Hillary Clinton.
I think she is on
Pretty
there.
sure she's
Pretty
on
sure
there.
she is.
You have a better chance if you said her secretary.
No, Hillary is not.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Weird.
I thought this was an equal opportunity list, Doug.
Is it 2 L's? Yeah.
Now it is because Sarah Jessica Parker's on it.
Yeah.
And Hillary Clinton.
Who's Steve Irwin's son? He's gonna die just how
You
Steve
mean his
Irwin
daughter?
died. No, his son.
His son?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
been making it famous. Let's see.
He's gonna go out the same way as his papa.
Robert Clarence
Yeah.
Irwin.
Yep.
He's gonna get stingrayed.
He's gonna get stingrayed.
He's gonna go in for revenge with a knife.
Yeah,
and it's-
he's gonna
And he's
be
gonna
like
get
a scuba diving thing, and he's gonna like recognize the stingray
Be
that
like
did
the
it.
one.
Yeah.
He's gonna have a tattoo that says I killed the
Yeah.
crocodile hunter, or just a picture of his face with the red like line through it.
This is crikey.
Or just like a chalk outline just says crikey under it. I like that. That's a good tattoo.
Do you have Courtney Love on there? Karma for.
Nope, Courtney Love's not
Nice.
on
Put
here.
that bitch on there.
Who's your second pick?
Oh, sorry, you get
no,
to.
you're
My
good.
bad.
I couldn't think of a second
No,
one.
get your second one.
Wait, we can come back.
Definitely
Yeah.
be Steve Irwin's son.
What-
She gonna fall in a hole?
No, she's gonna get karma for what she did.
So
I've
like
got-
a piano's gonna fall out of like a top story window and
No,
crush
like
her?
I feel like she needs to be poisoned in some way,
Oh.
shape, or form or another.
She's not gonna shoot herself or something.
No,
I've got an
because
interesting
it's already
theory
been done.
behind
It's true, he does.
that. Yeah,
Doug
I
knows.
don't think that she killed him personally. I think she hired somebody or encouraged.
It has her
Somebody.
dirty little fun having hands all over
yeah,
that shit.
But so we'll talk about that later.
Wait, is Bill
I think-
Bill
what?
Cosby on here?
Bill
Yes.
Cosby, yeah.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
I think Billy Corgan.
Sorry, I didn't mean
no,
to
it's
like.
Good. It's good.
To be honest, Billy Corgan. I think he killed Crocodile.
He's got some hate in his
Well,
eyes.
I could definitely see that. But
I think she had everything
I
to
think
do with
she
it.
has all the reins
Yeah, I think
involved
she convinced him.
with them horses.
Despite all of his rage.
He's still just a rat in a cage.
Truth.
Just a rat in a cage.
Truth. What
Second
was the
picks.
other one?
I'm thinking. Do you have another one?
I was thinking about two. I was thinking, and
Tony
this is
Danza's
fucked up,
on here.
but I was just thinking
Guys.
Dolly Parton because one of her
LL Cool
chi-chis
J.
is gonna explode.
He's gonna just shrapnel
Who?
the exploder.
Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton.
I love me some Dolly. Not even gonna lie, I do. But I mean, her name will live on after her breasts
she might be on
explode.
I know, you can't think of
She is on
Saint
Oh,
here.
she
Francis
is.
without Dolly
Tell
Parton.
you, okay. Let me think of another one.
We got a couple other comments in here.
Tom Cruise is Tom
Tony
Cruise
Danza's
in
definitely on the list, guys. LL Cool J, though, I don't think is, and I don't think Seth Green is.
Is,
Okay.
Is Ja
But
Rule
you've already
on there?
had two picks, Adam.
Is Ja Rule on the list?
Ja Rule.
We're gonna put Ja Rule on the list, and it's gonna be via his beef with Eminem.
Nope, Ja Rule's not on the list.
He's gonna get shot.
Oh yeah, that was another one that I was gonna do. That who was the dude?
Machine
You
Gun
said-
Kelly, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Ja Rule.
You could also
Do you
say
want
Ja
Machine
Rule
Gun
gets
Kelly?
set on
Yes.
fire. Like the Fyre Fest. Oh ho ho! Oh, funny.
Fire with the
Or
water.
he's gonna be like eliminated in some way, shape, or form or another to where he's still living in a land beyond, but they're gonna kill him off somehow.
Well,
I
he
think.
was.
I agree.
Purgatory.
He
Yes.
was diagnosed with ligma.
See,
I'm an MD.
I was hoping somebody.
and you could
ligma
put like
would buy
quote
into it
Yeah.
a little bit.
Ligma.
karma.
Nobody bought into it.
Who do I want? I'm gonna say Damon Wayans.
For reals?
Yeah. I just think he's gonna be one of them to go this year.
Huh. I'd rather Courtney Love, but that's just me.
I'm not saying I want him to.
Oh.
I'm just saying I think he might.
Doug's just saying he's gonna make it happen. That's all he's saying.
Word.
Uma Thurman.
Okay. Is Bill gonna kill her?
Uma Thurman.
Yeah,
She's gonna wiggle her big toe too much.
I agree.
Gonna crush her.
Quentin Tarantino's gonna kill her.
It's gonna be to her.
All right, last call for entries, guys. Last call for entries. Tim Burton by wife. I don't think Tim Burton is on the list.
That's a good one, though.
Nope, that you get it, Justin. Who's her? Helena Carter or something?
I have no idea. Is it that goofy looking lady that's in all his movies?
Yes.
Yeah, who was
With
in
the big
Fight
forehead
Club?
and shit? Yeah. I'm gonna headbutt him.
Get those entries in real quick. I'm gonna go pee one.
My wife.
And then we'll close this bitch out.
My Yeah. Well, before we end this, I'm just gonna say I'm gonna throw out some positive vibes. I hope by talking about it, I'm gonna put some of these to fruition. Eli Manning still alive, still has a job. Let's change that. Fuck the Giants. It's football season. I get to say it. Doug's gone. He can't handle it. Yeah, fuck Eli Manning. That's all I got, really. Peyton's okay, I guess. He's alright. I'm putting him on next week, though. Death by Papa John. Does anybody eat Papa John's?
No.
Have you ever had it?
Never.
I've had it,
It
but
tastes like racism, I bet. Cardboard.
you know, the cholitos, they put in a little spice, but you're like, it still is not good.
No, it still tastes like cardboard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And hate.
Yep.
Little
A lot of
Caesars
hate.
taste better.
Oh, I know, right? $5
Gross.
expression ready.
You.
Little Caesars.
Little Caesars.
Little Caesars. Let's
Little
get
Caesars.
sponsored by Little Caesars.
You should.
I want fresh, hot, and ready pizzas for me every day.
Do it.
Or else.
All right, I think that is all.
Yeah, we just rambled.
Yeah. All right. Let's end this shit show, so you
Yeah.
guys can still go make yum yums if
Yum
you
Yums.
want. Yum yums open
Yum.
mic tonight, guys.
It starts at 8, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
starts at 8, so
Slightly
you
after
should have
8.
time.
Probably.
Okay.
I'd like to give a quick shout out to the open mics in town. We've got Hody's on Mondays at 7, hosted by Nate Brown.
Yeah.
We've got the Ramskeller once a month.
Once a
Yeah.
month. Yeah,
Once a
on
month
Tuesdays.
on Tuesdays, hosted by David Rodriguez.
Mm-hmm.
Yum Yums at 8 every Tuesday, Alex Linton.
Yep.
Dungeons every Wednesday, Paul
Yes,
Ramirez.
my primo Paul.
And then coming up on the 25th, I believe it is, will be the first open mic for Pinball Jones, Campus
yeah, I
West,
heard that rumor.
hosted by
Nice.
Joey D.
Yeah.
Yeah, come out the 21st for the Colorado Room auditions. We will be competing against each other. I might murder him. Oktoberfest, guys, come celebrate with us. See
Yes,
some
that'll be
great
so
comedy,
fun.
some great music. Party with us.
Have a
'cause
great
we're getting
time.
fucking old. And
Speak for yourself, God.
Oktoberfest, guys. We have got Elliot's coming up the 28th, and then I will be playing a show at the at Hody's
Yeah.
November 1st with Royal Bliss. I didn't get any entries into the giveaway, so we will be doing the giveaway elsewhere. Fuck you guys.
But thanks for listening.
But thank you for listening. Yes. On the 30th, we have Trayvon. Trevin Verduzco? Is that how you say it? Verduzco. I always fuck up his last name. Patrick Bonner.
Nice.
Fucking two hilarious
Nice.
motherfuckers. November 6th, we've got Bridget Callahan and Will Mirzwa.
Yeah.
November 13th, we've got Cody Hunter and Paul Ramirez.
That'll be
Yeah,
We're calling
that'll be
that
fun.
Beauty and the Bean. November 20th, we've got Nick Sandsville from Genetic Concepts, EQ, as he's known as. And November 27th, we've got Jeff Albright, who runs a couple great shows down in
Yep.
Loveland.
Come out for Denver to sling them rooms.
He's good people.
Hell yeah.
He's good people. So we're excited for our lineup coming up, guys.
yeah.
Follow us on Facebook and YouTube,
Instagram,
Twitter, all of those
Snapchat.
places.
We're
Yeah,
everywhere.
we're
I
everywhere.
love it.
You
Dreams
can-
at night.
I'm hoping to have all of the shit updated soon, but you can get us on iTunes, Google Play Radio, Stitcher Radio, fucking Podknife, Listen Notes, all sorts of places. What else? Oh, and a website that I'm trying to get updated.
Yes.
Not governed by reason.com. Go figure.
Yeah.
We will not be airing next week, guys. We might live stream a little bit of the event, but next week is
A celebration.
a celebration in a different way, and so fuck you.
Yeah, we want
if you
people
want to
to
see
come
it,
out.
come.
Right.
Yeah.
Physically.
Come out. Yeah. Come out to the artery,
touch
the
us.
downtown artery.
Appropriate.
Just my face though, but
You can touch our anuses,
do that.
Is that it?
I guess.
Fucking A. Thank you, Rosa Mariposa Martinez and Dylan Williams. Follow these guys. Go out to shows and support. You
Local
have,
comedy.
yeah, you have local comedy. You have local music. Go out and fucking support them.
Yes.
Don't be that guy that once they get famous, you're like, I want some. No, go support them
You
now.
snooze or you lose.
Yeah.
No.
They'll remember that. We will.
Yeah.
Remember
Totally.
that. We remember you.
And thanks to you guys. You guys are
Yeah.
amazing. Thanks for having the show.
Thank you for coming. We'd love to have you
guys
guys
are
back
awesome.
anytime.
Yep.
And go to Yum Yums. Catch Dylan and maybe Rosa there. Maybe.
Maybe. Esa me story.
And Alex Linton's nipples. And Mac.
Yeah,
Producing
Mac.
this shit. Thank you guys.
Yes. All right, I'm gonna go pee freely.